Salute to everybody. Salute. Man, I've been trying to get on YouTube for a while, man. I've been trying to get on StreamYard and try to get on YouTube. Forgive me. Um, Salute to everybody, man. Salute to everybody. It's 10:50 out here in the West, and everything's good. Everything's good. We're gonna cook today for a little bit, and then it's gonna be college basketball time at 3:45. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do both of the games as well. I'm looking forward to it. Very excited. I'm already in my college basketball attire right now. You know what I mean? With the throwback AI on. That's what I'm rocking with right now. But anyway, yeah, salute to everybody, man. It's good to see everybody. Salute to everybody in the chat. I'm not paying attention to the chat right now. Um, yeah, I just like, yeah, I'm like Chris Brown right now. Like currency, I don't know what's going on right now. But now we got that address. Shout out to my boy Ticket TV. Shout out to my boy Pro Basketball Update. Salute to him, man. Subscribe to him, man. Salute to the brother, man. He gave everybody the blueprint of how to do this, man. He literally gave everybody the blueprint, man. Salute to the brother, man. I salute to also to my brother LP, man. Sports and political news, man. It was great seeing my boy up on here, man. Let him talk, let him put in real noise out there for people that's really woke up what's going on out here in this world out here. Shout out to my boy Too Raw for TV and Too Raw for Sports. Subscribe to my boy, man. Good content, man. You gotta be on your A game when you come over there, man, with him, man. You know. And shout out to them brothers, man. Good them two right there, man. And also a special shout out to my boy LVZ, and shout out to my boy it's gonna come to me to my boy Lou Polo Sports. Come remember, man, when Ticket and that everybody have anything going on, man. Lou the sports writer, man. Subscribe to him, man. They be screams that you look at from this time last year, just be me, and sometimes be Polo. You know what I mean? And I appreciate all the brothers, man. Him, LB, and even times I couple times I had chopped it up with Two Raw, man. You know, I just appreciate the brothers, man, because if it was for them, man, it won't be me, man. You know, especially Two Raw, Ticket, LB, you know, my boy Underrated Darkness. You know, I mean, there's some females too, but they don't talk about that sports content. You know what I mean? So, yeah, just salute to all of y'all, man. And salute to my boy Maz, my boy Greenleaf, Big Worm, my boy Sean, um, yeah, Bama, Biz Bama, Corey Turner, Tyree, Darius, my boy Matt Moses, my boy Jacob Jennings, you know, shit, man, everybody, man. Even that nigga Mook, man, was good with him too. Man, subscribe to his channel as well, man. My boy YME, man, was good. My boy Brad, man. And you know what I mean? My boy Nola, my boy Trey, you know what I mean? Even my boy Keem Benson, you know what I'm saying? My Columbus brother, Georgia brother, from another. You know what I mean? Salute to my boy Eric O. You know what I mean? That boy Marco Hidden. Um, who else I'm forgetting? I'm forgetting about somebody, man. What's my boy's name? It's gonna hit me when it do. But yeah, but when it do, it'll hit me. But salute to everybody, man. Yeah, man, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna chop it up. We're gonna have fun like we always do. You know what I mean? I'm just getting Bob Marley here situated and everything. Then I'll do what I normally do the box scores of all the games for last night and everything like that, and then we'll just go in from there. for y'all football fans. For y'all football fans, the Steelers beat the Bears 29-27. Okay, now we're gonna go into the association. Last night's games. The Knicks beat the Sixers 103-96. The Nets beat the Bulls beat the Nets 118-95. Grizzlies beat the Timberwolves 125-118. The Mavericks beat the Pelicans 108-92. The Nuggets beat the Heat 113-96. Warriors beat the Hawks 127-113. The Suns beat the Kings 109-104. And the Lakers beat the Hornets 123 to 126 in OT. Okay, so let's go to the first game we have here with Julius Randle. 36 minutes, 12-25 for the field, 5 for 10 from the field, 2 for 2 from the free throw line. He had 10 rebounds. He had 10 defensive rebounds. He had 2 offensive rebounds. He has 3 assists, 1 steal. He had 3 turnovers. He had 31 points. Noel Noel is 2 or 3 from the field, 2 or 2 from the free throw line. Yeah, I might have to go to NBA.com because they're going to constantly show that damn video crap that I don't want to hear right now. Okay, now I know I won't be getting all that stuff. Okay, we will go with the Knicks here, how they got on NBA.com. RJ Barrett was 6 of 20 from the field, 30%, 2 of 8 from 3. He was 25%. He had 10 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive, 4 assists, 1 block, 3 turnovers. Julius Randle, he was 12 of 25. Yeah, I already read his stats already. Noel already, yeah, I already read his stats already. He had 6 points. Evan Fournier was 26 minutes, 5 for 8 from the field, 62%, 1 of 4 from 3. He had 6 rebounds. He had 2 assists, and he had 11 points. And the other person that was in double figures was Quickly, who only played 15 minutes. Toppin chipped in with 4. Players did not play. Quentin Grimes, Kevin Knox, Miles McBride, Wayne Selden, and Jericho Sims did not play. Coach's decision. Okay, now we're gonna go with the Sixers. Danny Green played 30 minutes, 3 and 9 from the field, 33 minutes, 2 and 8 from the field, 25% for the 3. He had 1 rebound, 3 assists. He had 8 points. Cortmon's at 19, 7-16 for the field, 39 minutes, 43% for the field, 41 from the 3 was 5 of 12. Yeah, 3 rebounds, 3. Okay, he had 2 assists. He had 19 points. Andre Sugar Bear can't get enough of them golden crease. This is the way done, y'all. Drummond played 38 minutes, 5 and 9 for the field, 55% for the field. He was 4 or 6 from the line. He had 25 rebounds, 8 of them was offensive, and he had 14 points. Seth Curry was 4 of 10, 40 minutes, 2 of 6 from 3. He made all 4 his free throws. He had 4 rebounds, 6 assists, 1 steal. He had 3 turnovers. He had 14. They had a lot of balance. Tyrese Maxey was 6 of 19 for the field, 3 of 6 from the field, and he was 9 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, 1 block. He had no turnovers. That's good. Shea Miller's 4 of 13 for the field, 0 1 for the field, 2 of 2 from the free throw line. He had 2 assists.
George he was 6 of 15 for the field, 40%, 1 of 7 for the 3 point line, 14%. He made both of his free throws, and he had 15 points. Coach's decision didn't play was Charles Bassey, Aaron Henry, and Jaden Springer. And now we gonna go to, why did he do that? The next game is gonna be the Brooklyn Nets and the Chicago Bulls. Kevin Durant was 13 of 24 for the field, 54%, 3 of 8 from 3, 37.5, made all 9 his free throws. He had 10 rebounds, 4 assists, he had 2 turnovers, he had 38 points. Bruce Bowen, goose egg, 0 for 8, 2 blocks, 2 turnovers. Blake Griffin, 21 minutes, 1 of 5. Goose egg from 3, 0 for 4. Goose egg from the free throw line, 0 for 2. He had 7 rebounds, 4 assists. He had 2 points. Joe Harris, 34 minutes, 3 of 7 from the field, 42.9, 3 of 5 from 3. He shot 60%. He had 5 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 turnover. He had 9 points. James Harden, 34 minutes, 4 of 11 from the field, 3 of 7 from the 3. Made all 3 his free throws. He had 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block, 4 turnovers, 14 points. The next high man was LaMarcus Aldridge. He had 19 points, 8 of 13 for the field, 2 of 3 from the line. He had 7 rebounds and he had 2 blocks. Only one that did not play was James Johnson. Now the Bulls was Javante Green, 28 minutes, 5 of 11 for the field, which is 45%, 1 of 3 from 3, 33%. He had 7 rebounds, 2 of them was offensive. He had 2 assists, 3 steals. He had 11 points. DeMar DeRozan, 34 minutes, 10 of 20 from the field, 50%. He was 1 of 4 from the 3, 7 of 9 from the free throw line, which is 77.8. He had 4 rebounds. He had 3 assists. He had 1 steal. And he had 28 points. Vucevic was 5-14 for the field, 35%, 1 of 3 from the 3, 33%. He had 10 rebounds. 3 of them was offensive. Actually, he had 13 rebounds. 3 of them was offensive. 1 steal, 3 blocks. He had 1 turnover. He had 11 points. Zach Levine was 10 of 17, 33 minutes, 0 4 for 3, made all 4 of his free throw attempts. He had 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. He had 24 points. Lonzo, 30 minutes, 4 of 12 from the field, 3 of 7 from the 3, 42%. He had 4 rebounds, 3 assists. He had no turnovers, and 11 assists. He had 11 points, And the only else was in double figures was Ayo Dusami. He was 6 of 10. I don't know. I don't know how to pronounce his name. But he was from Illinois. 1 of 4 from the 3. He had 2 or 3 from the free throw line. He had 7 rebounds. 3 of them was offensive. He had 15 points off the bench. Derrick Jones Jr. had 7 off the bench. And the only one didn't play is Tyler Cook. Okay. Now we're going to go Minnesota Timberwolves game. John Morant had 33 points in that game. The Lakers won in overtime. Um, yeah, I just might as well let everybody in, man. Let everybody cook on this, man. See what all the homies is talking about. Salute to the Queens too. Aries, Annie K, Panama Queen, um, Joanne, Shaquita, the Davises, the Sanders, my girl AB, my homie in Eugene, my homie Leslie, um, everybody, man. If I'm cool with y'all, y'all know what time it is, man. Hit the like, share, man. If you want to donate anything to the channel, it's right there, right there in the, right there in the box. Check in the thing. It ain't hard. It ain't even hard at all. Let's get it, y'all. But it's really good. What's really good? Everything's good though. Like I said, it's 11:06. Well, actually it ain't 11. It is my laptop didn't even. Yeah, it actually is 11:06. Finally, my laptop is finally acting right for a change. Out here in the West. Yo, but let me get back to finishing the box score for the last night. I gotta do the Grizzlies because that's the one I wanted to see. I just gotta do my due diligence and finish it, everybody. That's it. Yo,
Hey, what up? Top of the morning, bro.
Tops.
What's good? What's good?
What's
Man,
good, man? What's on
that
your
nigga,
mind, man? What y'all got? What you got?
that nigga, it's two niggas on my mind. That nigga Steph, nigga, and that nigga Carmelo. Them niggas the hottest shooters in the league.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Them niggas is, boy, it's like, I ain't gonna lie, like, that nigga Melo got me like, every time I see that nigga, I'm like, that shit going
Yeah,
in.
man. I'm telling you,
I'm
Melo
like,
State.
the way his shit looking, I
But
don't
hold
know
on,
what
but
it
hold
is.
on, but hold on. As currency look, as we look at Chris Brown doing his little thing, like, hold on, this he can't do that. He This man's washed. Remember,
Nah, I
Yeah.
don't
he's
remember.
washed.
I
Remember
don't
them
remember
niggas.
that.
Remember niggas was saying that dumbass shit, and we was
Yeah.
one of the few ones was saying that shit.
Mhm. Hey, it's crazy too.
AKA
Hey,
Texas T, you my boy,
hey,
man, but you need to
hey, T
apologize, my
Bright.
nigga.
Hey, T
Yeah.
Bright. It's crazy, right? Because it's like, look how it comes back around, right? Now you got Russell Westbrook, who was the star at OKC.
Mm-hmm.
You got them playing. You got Carmelo. Now you see he already making it difficult. Even though Carmelo helping us pull out these wins, everything is a close ass game. Like Russell Westbrook and them turnovers. So without the team that he got around him right now, without Carmelo playing in this offense and not that OKC shit built around Russ, that made him look like trash over there playing with you.
Facts.
Now you over here playing with him. He ain't even a starter like he was with OKC with you. He coming off the bench and he's out playing you. Why y'all don't? Why he ain't getting fired in the next 2, 3 games and getting traded and shit? I'm just saying that's how they made it. Like when he went to
Yeah.
OKC, they was like, "Damn, this nigga suck. He
Oh
got to
yeah,
get
you
out of here."
already know how they was doing it
Now
in the media. Yeah.
Russell Westbrook is sucking. He look like he's sucking. But do y'all need to trade him right now? Do y'all feel like y'all need to get him out of here, or he need to go and sit down for a year or two out the league? Because that's what it's looked like. I told niggas this
Mm-hmm.
right before the season. I said when Russell Westbrook leave Washington, If he don't make it nowhere else after this, because I ain't know he was coming to the Lakers, he's gonna be a bench nigga, or he gonna be out the league. He gonna be the next Carmelo. Watch, and that's what he's doing right now. No matter what, I'm telling you, no matter what happens in this season, whenever the Lakers let him go, he is not gonna be somebody that the GMs chase.
I feel you. I feel you.
I
And
don't
Bill
think
Hicks.
Russell Westbrook is no longer looked at as I gotta have that guy. Nah, these last couple of years, his last 3 years been Garbito. You can't shoot. The league is a shooting league. You turn the ball over. You can't match up to the young point guards, let alone the point guards in your generation. Yeah, your time has
Hmm.
came and come. It's time for you now to start playing roles now and be like that older nigga who try to teach niggas anything that they want to learn from your ass.
It's
No,
just too. It's just
yeah.
too bad. And a special shout out to Steph Curry performance what he did last night. A special shout out to and I've been trying to tell y'all niggas. I know ESPN y'all want to use John Moran and use our steal our shit, but that's fine though. But hey,
Yeah.
but hey though, at least you want to pay me. Hit the cash out. Don't be a hater at all. Like, and make sure you put ESPN at least giving it. This is one thing I thought I talked to my lady about this. I was like, this is when I know when motherfuckers will start using my shit. If they start using them alter ego voices and shit like that,
Yeah.
that's when I know you on the shit, nigga. But you can't be like that on television, nigga. You gotta follow what daddy do, nigga.
Uh-huh.
That ain't my daddy. My daddy is gone, and the other daddy is looks high and looks low.
But the crazy thing about Westbrook been playing like that in OKC too. It was no different.
Yeah,
It
he didn't
wasn't
even want to listen to Maurice Cheeks, who was the
right.
assistant coach under Scott Brooks at the time. You did, if I said this on Ticket Channel, I'm like, dude, you didn't want to listen to Maurice Cheeks, who this is why I don't understand a top 75 list, man. They need to redo your due diligence, like my boy LB said. It's out of respect of the game. None of these players that should be in there. Now listen, now if you done like 15 plus like Carmelo did, even you want to put LeBron in there too, that's fine. They done over 15 years, I get that. Now as far as everybody else, they legacies, they still making their legacies. You see what I'm saying? I just felt like that was just a total disjustice to the a slap in the face. And then you have all these other players, that's playing now, ahead of the players that they can never tie their shoes or even play in that era. I say some of them, not all of them.
Oh, I'm just saying the proof is in
Up
the pudding right
everybody?
now.
Hey, what's good, Sean?
Everybody
Talk your
been
shit. Talk
grinding.
your shit. I
Salute,
know
man.
Chet started 9 and 19 last night. That's why I put my boy John Morant up in there. 'Cause he had a great game last night. Steph did his thing. I'm like, dang. There was nobody in our era that I grew up watching that shot 19 threes a game. This nigga made
Hey,
9 and
look, hey, but
19
look though,
threes.
what was I telling you, Sean? What was I telling you, Sean? Last year, me
Yeah,
and T Price telling you, I don't give a fuck. He need to be
yeah,
aggressive. He need to
yeah,
be shooting a lot. I
Mm-hmm.
told you that was the
Mm-hmm.
problem with
yeah.
y'all,
He
bro.
playing. He
What did
playing
Kobe
with
do
the.
when Kobe didn't
Yeah,
have? Yeah, when Kobe didn't have no players with him, he shot the ball. He put 15 more shots on his shots. He said,
yeah,
"Okay, I'm gonna be the second
yeah. I
and third
remember.
nigga
Yep.
then." That's what he's doing, bro.
I
He
remember
Do
shoot.
we was
it.
talking about
Look
that,
at the
Trey.
attempts, bro.
We was
He's
talking
not
about
thinking
that.
about his fucking
Yep.
field goal percentage. He's shooting 38% right now. That's low for him, bro. He don't give a shit. He like this. What I
Right.
gotta do? I gotta go out here and score 40s and 50s, bro, or 30. I gotta be the number one scorer in the league to pull out some of these games.
Uh-huh.
Fuck giving you
Yeah,
niggas the
man. Salute,
ball.
man.
That's how
Fuck
you
trying to
know
make
these
you
niggas
feel
be
it.
listening to us too, Sean.
Yeah. I told you, bro. He
Yeah.
knew. He looked at that season. He said, I was
Yeah.
not aggressive, bro. I bet you he looked at that season and said, if I was
Uh
aggressive
huh.
in this game, we would have won. If I was aggressive in that game, we would have won. Like, it was a few games y'all could have won, bro, if he wasn't
Yeah.
trying to make sure everybody feel the ball. Clay ain't out there with you. Who you passing it to?
Right.
Why you throwing
Yeah. I
that
like
shit to
the. I
him?
like the.
Why you throwing
Yeah. I
that
like
shit
the
over there
edge.
to fuck him?
I like the
Yeah, he
edge
had to
he's
come with
playing
that
with.
new
He
attitude,
has
bro.
this chip on his shoulder now, where it's good to have
Yeah,
that. You
because he
need that
heard
because they
us.
looking
He
to you.
heard us. He
Yeah.
heard us. He heard niggas talking about. He like, oh no, I'm getting talked about bad. Yeah, because nigga, you ain't playing aggressive. You going out here
Right.
Mm,
let niggas, you going out here letting niggas outplay you like hard. Like you should be a nigga
Right.
should be scared of Steph Curry. When Steph
yeah,
Curry come on the court, you should be like, damn, he about to go 50 on me. Now he about to take a 28 points on me. He only gonna shoot the ball 10 times from the 3-point line. Eight. No, you should be, I shouldn't have no rest. When you get the ball, I shouldn't. That's what they say
right,
about Kobe. Oh, Kobe didn't give you no break every time. You know he trying to score 100 on you. That's what they should feel about Steph, bro. On the real, they should be like, this nigga fit go out here try and embarrass
yeah,
me.
This
He
how
take
Steph
it
yeah.
feeling
That's
easy
right
on
what.
niggas.
now. That's how Steph feel when he did that 50 piece last night.
Yeah,
Man,
like I
he even
don't
hit a nigga with
like.
that.
It's cool to have that critique on Curry. Like last night, like when he did score his 50 and stuff, I was hearing a lot of like on streams, and man, it was just like instead of just giving the full credit to him, it was like, well, he ain't better than Magic. He ain't better than. It's like, where did that even come from, bro? Like we can't just, you know what I mean? Like,
Look,
damn,
They're two
bro.
look,
different
stop
players.
that. Yeah, look, it ain't
Mm,
about, yeah, first of all, it ain't about him being better than Magic. It's
right.
about him doing what see, look, this is how they start putting you in that level. You don't supposed to worry about that now. Just keep winning games for your team and let it fall where it falls at the end of the day. Like don't that ain't something that you gotta worry about. Oh, he ain't better than Magic. Well, if he keep playing, if he get 5 rings, 6 rings, something like that, you gonna have to probably change that shit. That's why it's all about keep playing. That's why I said I'm not ranking no players until their ass is retired. Because
Retired.
a
And
nigga can
I've been
change. Because
said
a
that
nigga
shit
can
from the
change.
beginning
A
too.
nigga can change his stars out of nowhere. A nigga can just change his shit. Or a nigga right now, people can. I can be like, oh, John Morant, Hall of Famer. Guess what? Break his leg. It's over. Something never the same. It could be just like Penny Hardaway or Grant Hill. Nigga don't be the player they supposed to. Got an injury.
Hmm.
So I'm not ranking a nigga
Yeah,
just because of his talent. That's what that 75 years list was.
Hmm.
It was niggas potential on their talent wise. It wasn't you got active players in there ranking them higher than niggas who got
Hey, can
rings
I
and
say so?
retired. These
Can I
niggas
say so? Can I say so? Shout out to my boy Two Raw man, cause and Mookie been saying the same thing too, but I like how Two Raw breaks it down though too. Hey, I've been saying
oh
his
nigga, you
name, but
smoking.
say,
Let me light my shit. This nigga smoking.
hey, that nigga can't get right. That nigga can't get right now. James Harden just can't get right. He just can't get
Oh,
right. He don't have the ref. You don't have the referees no more. T Price,
hey,
can I hit that? Can I hit that blood, T
expose,
Price? Can I hit it? Can I
expose.
hit it? Can I hit it, T Price? You know what? You don't have the referees no more. You are too
Exposed.
busy. You you are more exposed right now than a Kardashian sex orgy. You are
Hey,
more exposed in your game
man.
than your
gonna call that
than,
nigga an
than
art exhibit.
man. That hey.
You are exposed at this art exhibit. They exposing you here at this art exhibit.
Man, Raw had me dying. Shout out to my boy Raw, man. I just heard
Hey,
that shit too, man. I was sitting there thinking to myself,
you
I said,
said it
what?
though, T. Price. Remember when I came on your channel, you was like, you ain't hollering at me no boy was on your thing. He asked me about James Harden and Russ, and then you was like, hold on. You was like Russ. You basically was like he sucks, and then you was like James Harden. It's the referees. Like you were like, it's gonna be the referees with him. And I said the same thing. I'm like, yeah, bro. He gonna have to. I don't
Right.
want to judge him until he. I need to see how he gonna. I said we gonna get that James Harden from OKC that was averaging about 18, 19 points. This is what I said. I said
Yep.
because before he figured out how to use the refs, that's who he was. That's as good as he was. Right there, about 20 points a game, 19, maybe 20 when he was a starter in Houston. But once he figured out how to fool the refs and then he got that Dan Tony system, that's what helped him. It was never his game. Nobody ever liked the James Harden game, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Nobody ever flocked to the beard. Nobody was out here. I never
Except Max
played
Kellerman.
basketball. Yeah, but I never played like you know how you could see niggas on the basketball court, bro, and you be like, oh,
I
this
ain't
nigga
never
think
seen
he's
a
cold.
I never
Like
seen
you
a
know what
nigga
I'm
like
saying?
James Harden.
That's what I'm saying. I never ran into a nigga on the basketball court and I'd be like, oh, this nigga think he play like James Harden, like doing any. I never seen nobody trying to mimic him. I didn't ran into all type of niggas. Nigga try to play like LeBron, nigga try to play like Kobe, nigga try to play like Jordan, nigga try to play like Melo. I
Lulu.
never seen a nigga try to play like this nigga.
I bet his ass wish
Cause
he
you can't,
practiced.
cause you can't play like that on the streets. Ain't no damn referees. That's why.
What's up, Lulu?
I bet his ass went to turn down that money from Houston now.
Hey, I got two questions to ask my boy Lulu, man. Hey, Lulu, how? First of all, I want to ask you how you feel about your Bulls win last night, and two, how do you feel about your women's and men's Louisville Cardinals team this year?
I feel good about my Bulls win last night because it showed James Harden is a crybaby bitch ass boy.
DeRozan was doing his thing.
Yeah, DeRozan been
Yeah,
hooping,
yeah,
man.
baller.
That nigga,
Hey, and this is and
Lonzo.
this is the thing. He always could ball to me. I just didn't like how he be like. I seen that interview he did with JJ Reddy. He was like, man, he's so big. How can you stop this guy? Like, nigga, fuck that nigga. Nigga, you from LA, nigga. Nigga, you ain't supposed to bow down to nobody, nigga. Like nobody, nigga.
Facts.
Nobody.
You got the way you stop that guy. I'm gonna tell you what DeRozan wasn't doing. The way you stop that guy, you were supposed to put your LA attitude on him. You're supposed to be out there grimy. You're supposed to be out there
Hmm.
aggressive and rough with LeBron. You supposed to. The one thing I seen when LeBron loses is when people do things to him, like whatever you want to call it. When they do that Marquise Morris shit to him, that shit bothers him, and the referees
Oh, okay.
don't
I
do
got a
nothing
question. I
about
gotta
it.
ask. I got a question to ask the fellas right now. What did
Russell
y'all
ain't talking
feel?
no more. I thought it was off. He ain't talking to me no more.
Hey, what? How did y'all feel about that play last night between Markieff Morris and Djokovic and Joker?
Oh, I
I
loved it.
loved it. I
I loved
loved
it.
it.
I loved
I
it.
I
loved
I
it.
loved
loved
I
it.
it.
loved it.
I
I felt
loved
like
it.
I
it was
loved it.
it was I felt like it was fair play. I felt like it was fair play because nigga, you ran into him, you could have gave him an easy foul. You put
Mm,
elbows in his ribs, and while his arms was up passing the ball, you know what you could have hurt him, bro, or fractured anything in his
mm-hmm.
rib. You didn't run into that nigga soft, and you ain't no little ass nigga. Them brothers know what they be doing, bro. Y'all niggas
Yeah,
always
I
trying
don't
to do
like
that
them
shit to
niggas,
niggas
man.
that y'all think
I
is
don't like them
busters,
niggas.
bro.
no,
You
no.
wouldn't have did that shit to no KD. You wouldn't have did that shit to a black nigga that you know just really gonna get in your
That's a
face. And
fact.
I'm
That's
glad
the only thing
Joker,
I
and
don't
I'm
like about
glad
them
Joker,
niggas
I'm
did that
glad
shit
Joker
too.
did that shit. And I felt like they was on
Hmm.
some hoe shit when they kicked him out the game. Nigga, y'all act like y'all didn't see this nigga go into my ribs with his elbow. Nigga, I
Right.
gave him what he gave me, nigga. So what, he turned his back. Nigga, that's his fault. He should have kept his eyes on me because I didn't like that shit. That's his fault. If I hit a man like that, I ain't taking my eyes off your ass because I know what I did.
And you know what cracked me up out of everything as I'm watching the video right now over and over again? How he fell out like he's the one that he was the victim. Man, y'all
Yeah.
with the kid.
And I'm gonna tell you,
Hey, you with the kid. You and y'all niggas both. This is the thing.
I
This
get
is the
down
thing.
with Jimmy
Hey,
Butler. I didn't
hey,
like that
let me
whole
just
ass
say
shit
this.
Jimmy Butler did neither.
Yeah. I'm glad you said that too. But let me just get back to Markeith Morris right quick. Markeith, um, you and your twin brother. I know y'all niggas went to KU. I went to y'all games, nigga. I went to y'all games.
Cut
I
the
went to,
dirty shit.
uh, y'all niggas still with that bullshit.
Straight up.
Y'all wasn't doing that shit before. I don't know what triggered y'all niggas to start doing that shit. Y'all wasn't doing that shit when y'all was in college, nigga. It was about respect. And then the time that y'all niggas did do that shit to a nigga, y'all niggas got sent the fuck home by the Shaka Smart and VCU
Hey,
in the
what it is,
tournament.
bro?
I
That's
know,
a
nigga,
lack of
because I
talent.
watched it.
That's a
I
lack of
watched
talent.
it. No, and it wasn't even that, my nigga. KU was number one they had the overall number one seed that year. I could tell you the best team that I think that KU had, in my opinion, two of them. Actually, they had a lot of them. That team that
No,
went
I'm not talking about.
35.
I wasn't talking
I'm
about. Oh
talking
yeah,
about
I wasn't talking
college.
about in
I'm talking
college.
about college.
I was
I'm
talking
talking
about.
about
Yeah, I'm talking about in the NBA. It's a lack of talent when they do that shit.
right. But when he was in when y'all niggas was in college, y'all niggas wasn't doing that shit. But y'all niggas one thing that one of my homies who was a manager at the time when y'all was going there and shit told me that y'all team was so fucking cocky everywhere y'all fucking go. Y'all felt like, and she said they used to tell y'all then that shit was gonna backfire on your ass, and it sure the fuck did. You sat there and shook that boy in his hands. Of course, said this is he sat there and told that dude you could raise his lips right before the game. He said your time is over. He said, dude looked at that nigga was like, man, I don't even think so, man. We gonna throw the ball in the air. We're gonna see what's gonna happen. Talking about we gonna go home. You just might have to go home. That's why we throw the ball up in the
Hey,
air.
I don't. Hey, you know what, bro? I didn't like that shit his brother did to Luca, like stepping on. I don't like shit like
Right.
that. Like, look, bro, it's a
That's
thing. Like,
dumbass
we know
shit
all the
though.
tricks. Yeah, like we know the tricks, bro. You know, it's little shit you can do out there to bother a nigga shot, knock him off balance where it ain't hurting him to where he know what you tried to do. But when you try to do the let me land on your feet, low bridge me, step on my injuries, like the shit that Pippen did to Kobe, like you squeeze my ribs, knowing that my ribs is hurt, like don't. That's when I lose respect. Like that's when I lose respect for you, and I'm ready to fight. And Jimmy Butler, for you to be a nigga, boy, if that was you on the other team, you wouldn't have liked if Marquise, yeah, he on your team, but if you was on the Joker team and you seen him run to him and hit him with those ribs in his ribs like that, you would have been on him. So I don't like I would have been on Marquise more. Don't get me wrong, I would have been like, damn, I don't like that Joker hit my teammate, but I would have told my teammate, you did some hoe ass shit though, nigga.
Right,
You did
right,
some
right,
hoe ass
right.
shit, nigga. Straight
You
up, nigga. I'm not
you
playing about
jeopardize
that.
and you
Like
jeopardizing the chemistry. What we tried to
you
do, we know we tried
jeopardizing
to win a
me.
chip.
Look, you
Right.
jeopardizing me. No, look, you jeopardizing me because I'm the star on this team. Now, what if one of them niggas take my head off, nigga, when I go up in the air? You're jeopardizing me. They don't give a fuck about smacking you. They gonna smack me. You smacking a star. So guess what they gonna do? Smack. It's
They
just like
started
baseball.
today.
You throw a
Yeah.
pitch at one of our players, we gonna throw one at yours, nigga. Who you think you is? That's just what you opening the door for. If T Price our star and a nigga low bridge you, guess what I'm about to do, T Price, while you on the bench? I'm fit to wink at you and say, I got these niggas. Watch this.
You see Jimmy
Remember what
Butler.
happened to Kobe? Remember what they did to Kobe when Derek Fisher did that hellified pick on what's his name and knocked his ass the fuck out of his body?
Mm-hmm.
That was for his star. He like, nigga, you ain't fit to hit Kobe like that, nigga. Think we ain't gonna hit one of your motherfuckers? That's what you're doing. You're making this game dangerous, especially when you do. Man, it was just a regular play too. It wasn't like Joker did some dirty shit to one of his players down there, and Marcus Morris seen it and like, oh, you ain't getting away with that. You just did that, nigga. He blocked your player, was fit to come down on a fast break and just pass it. You could have just did a foul. The referee see you running towards him. He know you trying to break the fast break. All you got to do is just touch the man waistline or something, or just grab him, hold him. You went in there and put your elbow in. What kind of foul was that, bro? That was a tackle. That was a football linebacker hit, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Joker just bigger than you. That's why he knocked you on your ass stupidly. It wasn't just because your ass was backward. That big 7-foot motherfucker come and hit you like that from the front, you would have went down. Period.
Full force shouldered him. Like,
Full for and I loved it too, bro. Cause I don't give a fuck about. I don't care he black. You shouldn't have did that. That was dirty, nigga. You could hurt that man too. You could have hurt him too. Everybody up here worried about your ass, but you started it. You gave him the reason to hit you. It ain't like Joker just seen you and was like, oh, come here, motherfucker. Bam.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler was that boy talking about.
That's why I like what Antoine Walker, old school players, they said you gotta look at what these niggas they made they names on. Y'all dirty type of aggressive players. So when niggas see that it was you who did that shit, they like, oh, I'm finna slap you in back of your head because you do this shit every game. This ain't no accident. Like certain niggas, you'll get a benefit of the doubt. You like, okay, maybe he don't, he didn't try to do that shit. But when you see a nigga like Dennis Rodman or Charles Oakley, some nigga that just got a name for fouling niggas hard hit you, you like, I'm not giving you no benefit of the doubt, man. You about to go.
Mm-hmm.
That's period, bro. Hey, on some man shit, like Antoine Walker said, on some man shit, Joker wasn't wrong. Like, I don't give a shit. He wasn't wrong. You ain't gonna hit me like that, because I'm gonna tell you, if he wouldn't have did that, they would have started being aggressive with his ass for the rest of his career. That team, that man would have been like, oh, all you gotta do is do this. You remember what Dwight Howard did to him? So that's what they trying to put the name on him with. He ain't trying to have it. I don't know no man who would have took a goddamn hit like that in the ribs and didn't do nothing to nobody. I love that Joker shit. I was gonna ask you about that. I'm glad you brought that up. I love that Joker shit.
I
Hey,
love
I'm
that
gonna,
shit.
hey,
And
I'm
he
gonna
fell. And he fell out like LeBron. Like LeBron got hit in
On
Miami.
that pick, with that pick, yeah. Hey, with that pick, I said it too. Hey, I said, look at this nigga. Now he acting and shit like LeBron was. I said the same moment, bro. I said when LeBron got hit that soft ass pick and act like he got a spine sting or some shit up his back or some shit. I said, I can't believe this nigga Marcus Morris. But you know what it was, bro? he probably really was spooked. I think he got scared. You know how it is on the playground when that quiet boy, that somebody to mess with for
Mm-hmm.
the wrong time, and now he got your ass scared. You don't even want to fight no more. He over there crying, ready, like, what's up? And you over there like, oh shit. That's what I think really happened. I think that nigga had a damn, maybe this nigga fucked me up, and I'll be damned if I get beat up by this overseas nigga on TV. Not like that. He just sitting down over there chilling. Jimmy, you over there talking about bring that shit to the back. Bring that shit to. Hey, Jimmy, that's on God, boy. If I was on Denver, I'd be like, Coach, I ain't playing no more. Why? Because I'm about to go over here and punch Jimmy Butler the fuck out. Ain't nobody no cats over here. Ain't nobody no Wiggins over here. Like, ever since you did that shit, Butler, you've been trying to low key ride on that shit too. You been trying to ride like you a bad boy too, cause you punk two young scary ass niggas that really ain't like that. Those niggas are suburb niggas. They ain't no hood street niggas. Those niggas was raised in the suburbs, nigga. Try that shit with a nigga that's just like you. I'm so tired of niggas up in that NBA trying to get up in niggas' faces that they know ain't like that. Go do that shit to anybody and everybody. Because I guarantee you, Jimmy Butler, if it was another big badass nigga, you wouldn't have been doing all that. I done seen you on the court. Even with Russell Westbrook, he didn't did shit on the court with you, and you ain't did shit. Cause you
Who you
don't want
talking
to
to?
argue with a nigga that you know gonna bring the smoke to you, cause that's gonna be a suspension. At the end of the day, niggas try to, that's that pick and choose shit. You know who will let you talk shit to them and you can look tough on, and you the bigger star then. You wasn't talking shit to Joker. He was talking shit to one of their other players, cause Joker a bigger star than you. So believe if you touch Joker, Jimmy, you're gonna get in trouble. Tired of that shit. Try to act all
Hey,
tough.
that's a
Jimmy, you
fact.
ain't
That's a
you.
fact. That's a
Jimmy
fight,
wasn't like
Tyson.
that when he first came in the league. Jimmy was
That's a
not
fight,
like that
Tyson.
when he
They
first
try
came
him.
in the league.
Hey, they try him, Tyson. But that's one thing I respect about Joker. They trying him, but at the same time, he ain't falling for that shit though. Like, why you keep testing this nigga though? You feel what I'm saying? Like, dude, like, this dude, this ain't the first time I seen somebody try Joker.
You better leave them overseas motherfuckers alone. I'm
Yeah,
gonna
them
tell you.
niggas
You
crazy.
think the motherfuckers not crazy, man? Go and look at their countries and see what's going on over there. The same with like niggas don't know about Giannis. Giannis was in the fucking army, man. Giannis was in his fucking army over there in Athens. That nigga know how to kill.
Kill, nigga, kill.
On the real, like that nigga, I seen his pictures, everything, his arms with the gun and all that. Like that nigga just ain't no. If it wasn't basketball, nigga, it was straight Athens army for him. So I say niggas be acting like nigga. I done seen Giannis headbutt a nigga. He didn't fight nobody yet, but I remember when he walked over to a nigga and headbutted him
Headbutt
like,
that nigga. Yeah,
yeah,
pow.
man. He told him, and look, the nigga didn't do nothing. Like he knew. He headbutted him. He told him, all right, bro. Like he just told him some shit. Like, all right, boy, that's what I'm gonna leave you with right now. But do it again, like nigga. And I think the nigga was messing with his brother too. Like he went over there and headbutted his ass. I'm telling you, certain niggas, leave them overseas niggas alone. They not violent because they want to keep they fucking card over here and they want to be in
Hmm.
America and make their money. But if you keep fucking with them, they gonna go medieval on your ass. They country don't look like ours, bro. They really over there throwing rocks, nigga, and killing and all that. Bombs and shit blowing up and all that. Nigga, you better leave that nigga Joker alone. Nigga, you don't know what kind of cousins he got.
Ain't
Why
that the
niggas be worried?
truth?
You know how we be talking about what kind of cousins we. I'll go get Ray Ray and Big June Bug. Yeah, all right. Well, think about his Ray Rays and his June Bugs.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fight, Tyson. Yeah, dudes from overseas, they come from real wars, no, not hood wars. That's a big difference.
Yeah,
That's a fact.
yeah.
That's a fact.
So that's what I'm saying. Right now, they got family members over there that houses is getting blown up, shit like that. Like motherfuckers is refugees and shit, bro. You better leave them niggas alone. The same thing with Anis Keener. Whatever, Keenan's answer, whatever the fuck his name is. That nigga Muslim.
Talking about
Shit.
the Nick Wright. Talking about the Nick Wright look-alike.
Yeah, that nigga's a fucking Muslim. So just imagine who the fuck his peoples is. I know you are related to one of them motherfuckers.
Hey, my little party was linked to Nick Giannis for the 2022 class. He from the Cayman Islands. He's 6'11", like 265. Built just like Giannis.
Man, I just don't like that shit because I feel like at that moment, Jimmy needed to take the time. He should have took the time to educate his teammate. Like, hey, bro, like we play aggressive and physical, but we ain't trying to hurt nobody, bro. Like, I just feel like
Hmm.
when you the leader of a team, that's when you come and kind of tell your teammate, like, yeah, you go push the other nigga back, like, all right, man, like don't hurt my player, like, you know what I mean? Watch out. Like, but you go tell your teammate too, like, bruh, he did some. I would have did you like that too, nigga. It's probably not worse, nigga, if you did that to me. So you kind of was wrong, bro. How you fouled him, okay? Like we got to be men at the end of the day. Yeah, you my teammate, but I'm gonna keep it real with you. You fouled him in a fucked up way, bro. Straight up, it wasn't a good foul, bro. You went shoulders and elbow into this man ribs while his arms was up. Come on now. Ribs are very, very, very fragile. I don't care what nobody think, man. Your ribs are fragile, bro. The motherfuckers are
Facts.
bendable. They are really bendable, bro. To where if a motherfucker put enough weight on them, they can fracture, break that shit. Your ribs is that shit ain't that goddamn like potent, bro. You ain't got no motherfucker. We ain't built like Wolverine, nigga.
You got that right. I heard my rules at one time.
That shit serious. When I played football, that pile up shit, that shit used to be. I never knew what niggas was doing until I kind of played. Like, but the pile ups, they don't do it no more. But niggas used to be in there hitting you, twisting your legs while you on the ground and all that shit. They be trying to put all their weight on you like to hurt your ass.
Yeah. I know.
I didn't know that until I played. I'm like, hey, nigga, somebody twisting my ankle. Like, nigga, I'm in, like, nigga, let me get up. Nigga, I'm about to beat somebody ass. Like,
Yeah, one time somebody tried to poke me in my ass while I was on the ground. I'm like,
I'm telling you, hey, nigga, do some bullshit to you out there, boy. Nigga out there trying to do some bullshit, boy, trying to fuck with your mind out there in all type of ways, have your ass fucked up. You like, man, this nigga up here.
think about look, Lamar Jackson goes through every game. They are trying to hurt that boy every single time he's out there. You
Like they
see
did
him do
Michael. They
it.
do every black quarterback like that, though. They do every black quarterback like that. They let them
Hmm.
niggas put their
But
whole
Lamar
helmet
Jackson,
and shoulder. They let them put their helmet and shoulders into the black quarter. Cause you know why? They feel like them niggas is a cheat code. Cause they can run and throw and like they feel like we can take it since we like a running back. That's what they be feeling like. They be letting them niggas get hit. Michael
Look
Vick
what
used to
happened to
always
Cam.
get hit.
Look what happened. Look how they hit Michael Vick and Cam. Especially how they did Cam in the Super Bowl. I'm
Boy, in the Super
surprised
Bowl, that
Cam.
was fucked up.
That nigga was getting crucified. Helmet. I'm like, dude, they ain't calling shit. Of course they
And
gonna
then
have him beating the white boy.
look, you
They ain't gonna
seen
have
him. You
him beating the
seen what he
white
did.
man.
Cam Newton, like I wish I would dive on that football so these niggas can blah 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 all on me.
Hmm. That's why he did what he did.
Yeah, he knew what it was, bro. He said, you know what? I'm not gonna win this Super Bowl. They're not gonna let me. They'll kill me out here.
no, you see that bullshit that Burberry pulled last night, man. That was some bullshit.
Who?
The Burberry last night in the Monday night game. He threw that
I
slag
didn't
on that
watch.
line. Okay, the referee basically poked his butt out so the bird defensive linebacker can hit him and he threw the slag on him.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, it helped the Steelers win the game last night. The bird got robbed of the game.
Uh, yeah, that's always. Hey, you know what I noticed over football? It's always a call that don't supposed to happen that happens, and ain't nobody gonna change it or do a damn thing about it. Cause when they do that, that's when I know they want this team to win. You ain't just gonna call no call in my face, and I know it's
And
wrong, and
like
you ain't
I
gonna
told
overturn it.
and I told people like just because Kansas City lost 5 games don't mean they're not going to go to playoffs. They're going to make sure Kansas City go to playoffs. And right now
Oh yeah.
they're
Hey, look,
doing it.
that's dumb of them. If they don't put Kansas City in the playoff, that's dumb of them because that's less money. That like, what are you doing?
And so far Kansas City
The
has won
Titans, the Titans, they fit to fall out the playoffs because Henry gone.
just because people are hyped just because the Titans beat the Rams. Like that don't mean nothing. That's one game.
Hey, look. That's the thing about football. That's the thing about football. You can be better than a team, but on that any given Sunday, you may not be like they just may have your number. Somebody ain't playing up the par. You don't really have to be better than a team. Look at the New York Giants, how they beat the Patriots. Like you don't have to be better than a team. It just have to be certain moments, certain mistake. One mistake. You can have this game, a fucking cornerback slips, and you see the quarterback cocking back. You like, what are you cocking back like that for? And then you look over. see where he throw the ball. You see your fucking cornerback on the ground. You like, oh, game over with. We had this shit.
Hey, I know one thing. If Georgia don't beat Alabama this year, then I know they don't want nobody to beat Nick Saban.
Mm. Hey,
That
you
I
know
do
what it
know.
used to be? You know what it
I've been
used to be?
watching. I'm watching college football all week. I watch that shit every fucking week, bro. That's why I don't do the streams on the weekends because I'm big on my college football, especially on Saturdays.
When Nick Saban loses, hey, when Nick Saban loses, for a minute they had them going side by side. I'm gonna tell you, you can go back and look at it. Y'all know the history more than me in
Hmm.
football. When Nick Saban loses, the Patriots won the Super Bowl. When the Patriots lost, Nick Saban win. Like that's how I always went between him and Bella. Him and Belichick is connected in they little shit they got going on.
You see how mad people was about when the college football playoff first came out this year. They were
I
mad
didn't
at.
hear. I didn't hear about it, Luke. Enlighten me.
They were everybody, all Cincinnati fans were mad, and some of the people,
Cincinnati ain't played nobody.
but they had Alabama for it too.
Of
And
course,
so
Alabama gonna be in there. You already know that.
they feel no people feel like Alabama should not have been up there so high because they like Texas A&M.
You know they gonna always gonna want Alabama in there. Why? Saban.
Because it's a possibility Alabama won't be playing the SEC championship game though. It may be Texas A&M playing in that game. So
Oh,
you still so are you gonna still put Alabama in the playoffs?
ooh, that's interesting.
They gonna still put Alabama in there what?
This dude, they gonna always do what I just said, man. Saban, man. Saban, man. They always gonna have
Saban,
Saban.
Saban, Saban,
Saban.
Saban.
And look, and look who's down this year in college football. See, that's
Oh,
one thing. That's one thing. That's one thing I like about my channel. That's one thing I like about my channel. I can have real cats that can sit here and speak and talk their minds and talk their shit. And special shout out to my boy LB, man, for
one
blessing the channel
thing,
yesterday, man. That was some real shit. Y'all didn't hear that yesterday stream what my boy was talking about. I don't know what y'all was waiting for. My boy Green, is that boy Greenleaf? Greenleaf, did you dunk on somebody here, Greenleaf? Did you dunk on somebody?
take that down shirt. They would expect something to be down shirt. And something gonna be
Why you get me?
You breaking up, Lulu. You breaking up. I can hear you, Greenleaf. Hey,
Oh, okay,
hey,
okay.
hey, you breaking up, Lulu.
Salute, salute.
Hey, I said, Greenleaf, did you dunk on somebody at Greenleaf? Hey, you dunk on somebody. Did you put on one of them, you know,
Hell no,
that,
I need to
that's a
get back
weak,
to my video recording, man.
that's a weak crossover. Tell them youngsters, you want to play this ball game? Boy, what you gonna do, boy? You can't get past me. That's a weak crossover. Boy, I was out there putting buckets up there.
You already know.
Give me the ball. I don't worry about dunking. I just give it to you. Throw alley oops and all that other stuff.
Y'all heard me good now?
All right, Lulu, you
Yeah,
better
yeah.
now. Go ahead.
The four teams you're gonna probably end up being in the playoffs is Georgia, Alabama, Ohio State, and Cincinnati if they lucky, or Oregon.
I think it should be the Ducks. Cause this is okay. This is why I say it should be the Ducks. Cause they lost they lost two of their defensive players. That was mid classmen for their defense, and they still was able to win. And the Pac-12 is a tough conference this year. This is one thing about me. I know the SEC always get the notoriety that's just the best conference and everything like that, but I'm not a dumbass. They show everybody. You know what I'm saying? Look at Clemson. Clemson, they down this year. You know what I'm saying? They having a down year. Florida State been down since who? Since Bobby Bowden?
But T Price, you're going to see a Alabama versus Georgia national championship game this year.
Hey, dude, it's already in the car. Hey, dude, I hope Georgia smashed them because this is one thing I could say. There's so many games that this is the main reason I don't root for Georgia. I always root for them. Even against Alabama, I still root for them. I'm more of an LSU fan than a Georgia fan. Cause I know LSU, they ain't gonna come up with no excuses, and your team is better. And every time the LSU team was better, they beat Alabama. Every time I seen a Georgia team that's way better to me than Alabama, Georgia to me compared to any other team in this college football, they are complete than any other team. I don't see nothing. I don't see nothing. They've been a clear cut number one. I don't care who they play. But they play Alabama and they don't beat the fuck out of Alabama. I know this shit is for saving all the way to his sunset. Hey, did he already pass the bear already? Of
No, he got one more championship to pass the bar.
Oh, hey, okay, let me get my boy Trey Vaughn back on. Hey, Trey, so what you think he gonna do? You think they're gonna let him tie the bear? You think it's gonna be this year or gonna
He,
think a year
no,
is coming?
he's already tied with the bar.
I
He just
think,
got
I
to win
think,
another
I,
one with the
I think,
pass.
But like I said, when
I'm
he
right
gonna
there.
let him pass him?
Hey, hey, look, I'm right there with you, bro. It's written for Saban, like already. You already know, like they're gonna try to let him run off into the sunset, bro. Period. I'm blank.
I don't
That's what
understand
they
that shit.
into.
And this and then
And
this
same thing,
this is
bro.
what made me mad at anything though, cause this Georgia team this year is the best Georgia team I seen since I say all the way back when they had AJ
And look,
Green
by you saying that,
and
by you saying that, not to cut you off, by you saying that, I don't even watch the college thing like that, but by you saying that, just think that's a bigger mantle on his trophy case. Them being better than his team, him that adds to him being a great coach, the greatest coach in college because he beats a team that he don't post to be like you saying right now, and he's gonna beat them. That's a notch on his legacy. They're
And
gonna Tom Brady this.
not only that, it's his predecessors, like the coaches that play underneath the coach, his assistant coaches. Because Kirby Smart, he was one of the coaches for Alabama.
I already know what's gonna happen through what
You
you
know what I'm
said,
saying?
bro. You already
Because
gave me the whole script right
it, just
now. Why you
it just
saying
like
Georgia
Brady.
better?
It just like Brady. It's just like Brady
Just like
versus
Brady.
Belichick.
Brady.
Brady versus Belichick.
Yep.
They're always gonna make it seem like
And,
Brady is the smarter than the motherfucker. But this is one thing I don't. That's one thing about me. I'm so blessed
actually,
that God
I
gave
give
me a mind for
Belichick.
me to
Hey,
think for myself.
I give
I give
Belichick that win.
Belichick a
I give
lot of. I
Belichick.
give Belichick a lot of credit, no matter what. I don't always. Just this is one thing I learned about the media. Where they want to try to persuade you. In every program that come on your TV, I don't care what TV. It could be a TV show. It could be anything. It could be that fake ass shit from even way back in the day when they had Bad Girls Club, where y'all know good and well them motherfuckers wasn't bad girls because you didn't go to the real trill states and trill cities of women who really carry themselves as ladies that will fuck you up kind of shit. You ain't really get no really hood women to be on your fucking shows and all that shit. I had somebody ask me to talk about that. What happened to Bad Girls Club? I'm like, shit, ain't nothing happened
Do you
to it. You
remember?
can still
Do
catch
you
it on
remember?
DVD.
Do you remember this
You
interview,
want to know
bro?
what happened to Bad Girl
The
Club?
commissioner. Do you
That
I
remember
never
the
watched
interview
that
where the
dumbass
commissioner?
shit.
Hey, listen.
Bad
Do
Girl
you remember
Club is
the
on
interview where the
OnlyFans now.
commissioner had got on there, bro? In his interview, the commissioner said, "We want to send Tom Brady out into the sunset, right? We want him to leave on the top. Like that's good for business." It's an interview where this nigga says this, so it lets you know right there. Football already came out, let you know we are in the
Yeah.
entertainment business. So you can't
And
even keep a football. Why is that? If a motherfucker throw the football in the stands, they're gonna come and get that motherfucker from you. Why? Because they don't want you to see that motherfucking magnet thing they got on.
and speaking of the night games, don't be surprised if Tuck get their ass whooped.
That's serious business. If a nigga give, you know how much money Cam Newton had to pay? I think he had to pay like 7,500 every time he gave a ball to a kid in the stands.
Mm.
Think about that last game when Tom Brady broke the touchdown on the passing record. They won
And you
that
know what?
football
You
game.
know what's kind of crazy how these NBA players is, but I been know the shit though. Man, this nigga, they make it bam bam, they make it bam bam ducking all over. This nigga putting nuts and everything all on my player, dude. I don't like that. And
Hey,
that dude's playing. I don't like that.
You know, 2K T
This
Price.
shit
Yeah,
for the
yeah, I'm
purest.
playing.
Hey, for the
Hey,
purest. Hey,
Greenlee,
for the
I'm
purest.
playing with you right now. I got you playing as my point guard. I got all the homies on here. I got Ticket playing power forward on one of my player thing. I got Trey as a shooting guard. I got you as a shooting guard slash point guard. But since the point guard went down on the team, they wanted you to be the point guard, so that's not your position. But I still how you playing a shooting guard anyway. If it was, I'm playing with you right now, man. And I got James on here. I got James on here. I do everybody's shit, man. I got Big Worm. Big Worm. I'm making Big Worm. 'Cause I know what I seen Big Worm actually throwing hands, so his mode gonna be a big ass motherfucker. Big ass, big ass, big ass, big ass Puerto Rican throwing them hands, bro, on everything. Chicago and this too, nigga.
Yeah, he that bulldog on the team.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and you know
Look,
what
you
else I
got
know? Russ can't stick nobody.
Man, Russ ain't. Okay, okay,
Russ
okay.
ain't. Go
Let me
ahead.
just say this. Let me just say this before I let my boy Greenleaf cook. And I said this yesterday. Since two, okay, y'all remember? We all gamers in here. You remember and you remember that year in basketball? Remember when 2012, right? Who was on the cover of 2012 2K?
212. Shit.
Was it KD?
I think it was KD, but let me make sure though.
Yeah, I think they had KD, AD, and somebody else like a three-way thing.
Oh, that must have been like D Rose, Blake Griffin, and Harden, huh?
Yeah, it was like
It
that's when
was
they
three.
started
Yeah.
having like depending on what
One.
cover you buy, what one which one you buy.
Oh yeah. It was like multiple of 'em. Yeah, yeah.
he
Yeah,
said
like
Matt
if
James
you buy
Harden.
the regular one, I think if you buy the regular one, you would have
I
got
still,
like
I
somebody,
still
and
got
then if
it.
you
I
bought the
still
regular,
got it. I still got it. I still got it. I still got
who
that
is
2K. It's that's the one with Jordan on there.
okay. Oh, okay,
That
that's
was
the
the
one where
year.
you go through all the Jordan challenges.
But that game right there, that was the last time that Russell Westbrook was unstoppable in a video game with KD. Cause that was when he had that pull up jumper. That was consistent. That was when he was shot over 85, almost 88% from the free throw line. He wasn't nowhere near as crazy he is, like really erratic like he is with the ball. That's when he began to. You remember that was the time that we thought that the real people could look back at that year. Look at from 2010 to 2012. Cause you remember that was the year they beat who? They beat the Lakers, right?
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Look how Russ was in 2012. He was a different animal. He
Man,
was
he actually.
consistent.
Yeah,
He
he actually
played
shot
defense.
that mid range nice
And,
too.
and his mid range, thank you, Greenleaf. His mid range was so you couldn't lay off of him.
He used to like attack like full court and
Full court,
full
right? Pull
court,
up for
pull
that
up for the
mid
free
range. You
throw.
didn't know
Yeah.
what
Yeah,
Westbrook was
because
doing.
everybody
His
thought San Antonio gonna win the whole thing.
yeah.
Hey, hey, is Sean still on here?
I think my boy fell out. Hold on. Somebody trying to get in right now. Hold on.
This is the only reason why I was saying that because I'm about to say
No,
something to them.
gosh, nah, Sean ain't on here, but you know he'll
Look,
listen though.
they saying this right. They say Steph becomes the oldest player to post a 50-point game and 10 assists. They say,
Mm-hmm.
and that's why, and they say that's further evidence to why he will go down as the best PG. Look, man, let me before you even anybody else attack this. Hold on, man. Look, being a point guard ain't about points. First of all, that's why you notice when they talk about greatest point guards, they don't never mention the niggas who scored the most points. It's about assists and about how you set your team up. That's a point guard's job. Now the scoring, that's a plus. That's like just something added on. That don't automatically make you the best. The best is who makes their team win the most. And as of right now, Magic Johnson has 5 rings compared to Steph Curry's 3. I'm not saying Steph not up there, but I'm saying before he passes Magic, he has to either tie or beat him in rings to me.
Yeah, he not an overall better point guard than Magic at all.
Yeah,
No,
He
that's
that's
might
not
be
that.
a
and
better
and
scorer. He
his
might be
game
a better scorer and
is not
shooter. He's
point
not. He's
guard.
not. He's not a
Like
better
his
point
game
guard.
is not mandatory point. It's shooting guard really. He's more of a shooter than he is a passer. He gets his assist because you're scared of his shooting and you double team him and he throws it to the open man. He got that enough IQ to find the open man, but on natural point guard skills, he has no record in assists nowhere. Nowhere in the NBA do he hold a record for assists.
And that's what a point guard is known for:
And
setting the
that's what a
team up,
point. I think
being a
that's
gen.
all I'm
Yeah,
saying. I'm not
yeah,
saying he
yeah.
stinks. He
Being a
sucks.
general,
I'm just saying a point guard
being a
job
general
is
to them
the
Chiefs.
assist thing. So he has not surpassed. Chris Paul is a better point guard than him. I ain't say player. I said he is a better point guard than Steph Curry, and Steph
No,
Curry
that's
will tell
true.
you this.
Anybody that know basketball, and if
Man,
you
Chris
agree with
Paul's a
that, that's true.
man.
He's a
Chris
point guard.
Paul, of course, Chris Paul's a better point guard than Steph. Steph is is a two that no happens to play the point, and and this is the thing, and this is what they always want to use. Oh, he came in the league as a point, which is true, but he has a scorer mentality. And I'm not taking nothing from Steph. I don't get it. I heard that stupid ass shit they was saying too. I was like, really? Really, y'all niggas love living in the moment, and then this is the thing they love. This is why I don't respect the media. You prop these players up
Man,
like you prop these players up like they really did the time and really did the grind. I know they did they work in time and diligence too. I'm not taking that away from them. I'm talking about it's just a different way, a different era. Way back in the man, there was no way in the world you shot 19 threes in the 80s and the 90s. Not even the early 2000s. There's no way one player shot like that. So you benefited for the rules. So I'm supposed to crown you of that? No. I still say, is he the best shooter all time? I'll say no. There's too many players I can say that dude. I could just say that. But that's just my opinion. I'm not hating on Steph. I like Steph. But for him for all this mockery, all this buffoonery, for me to say, oh, he's the greatest shooter, his name is close. Okay. In that case, it's just like how we schooled Sean that day talking about, he get points and less shots. And I was like, hey, so what if Clay Thompson, he could get hot like a motherfucker. He don't need dribbles to get all his buckets.
Hey
So
man,
he so he's a better he's a better overall scorer than Steph. He's like, oh, you got me right there.
But Sean's young though. He's like a kid, man. He don't get it.
Man, he ain't no kid. Sean gets it, man. Hey, this is one thing about Sean, man. He's not a kid, man. He's a grown man. He grown. And he's old enough to understand, man. He learning just like man. You gotta learn from somebody, bro. I remember when Sean first came on Ticket Channel. That nigga was on 1,000 like Trayvon. But I tell her, you remind me of Trayvon, but Trayvon was way worse than you, bro. Trayvon didn't let you make it. Didn't even let you make it. You couldn't even get a word out. Nope. Not with Trayvon. I was
Like
like, you
I
like
was like,
him,
but to
but
me, I'm like, I almost seem like China focused on one guy. That's the whole time he was on the panel when he first started out. Steph Curry this, Steph Curry that. Like
that's his
China,
boy though. That's his favorite player. So you know that's how he is with their favorite players, man. Hey, Steph had a good game. We ain't taking that away from them talking shit, bro.
nah, Steph went off last night,
Yeah,
man.
Steph was cooking
That
last
nigga was
night, my
cooking.
nigga. That nigga was cooking.
That nigga, hey, you can't take nothing away from what he did.
Hey, when that man cooking, man, give him his flowers.
Yeah,
But
you can't take
hey,
nothing away from what he
hey,
did.
but this one thing, it's a learning curve, man. Hey, Lou, it's learned, bro. Cause Sean, you know how Sean is though, too, bro. You know what I mean? Sean's cool. He laid
I
back. He
said
chill.
that's why I
Let
asked.
him
That's why
grow,
I asked.
bro.
He's
Let him
still in
grow.
here, bro.
Right.
That's why I was saying, was he still in here? Because I want to get it understood. I'm not saying I'm not belittling Steph. You have to
Me
understand what
either.
I'm saying. From the era that I was raised in, right? Steph has the stats. He has the stats. They right there. But what he don't have is the rings. See, and that's what I'm saying. Magic Johnson's system, whatever he was doing, it got him five. Right now, whatever Steph is doing, it got him three. But he still has years. He still got games to play. He still got chances. But as of right now, he has not passed Magic in my eyes. It doesn't say he sucks. It just says that he has to match him in rings or pass him.
How did you feel when Shannon Sharp said he was the second best point guard of all time?
Other than how I feel, how do the point guards feel who who done more like with less? Like, like hold on, wait a minute. See, that's where we get caught up. A lot of people just get caught up saying, "Oh, look at this superstar." Wait a minute. Look at his team and look at the competition that they're going against. When I was watching basketball growing up in the 80s and 90s, niggas was taking down the other best player in the league. They wasn't going against the sixth or the 10th. They was going against the second best player. It was the first and the best player going against each other majority of the time.
It's funny how people don't give enough respect to Dennis Johnson.
It's
That
funny how
not
people
only
don't give enough respect to Isaiah Thompson. See, the media has made them feel like Isaiah Thompson has beat the shit out of everybody to win a championship instead of play basketball.
but people don't even know how good Terry Porter really was.
It's a lot of niggas that's good. Like just on some point guard shit. It's a few. I ain't gonna say a lot. It's a few dudes that's better than Steph Curry just on pure point guard skills on setting up
That's a
teammates.
fact. That's a fact. And it's not. It's this is the thing. It is not no swipe. The game has totally changed. The rules, but like I've been saying this forever. The point guard position is totally changed. Now you got to score for your team. Now you got to be the leader. No, the point guard, you got to get to the assist. You got to get people. You got to get your teammates involved. You got to feed the big man, and you got to be doing this and then that, man. And you got to be a
You
leader.
want to
Which
know? You want to know?
it just totally the game has totally changed and the rules totally changed. And this is one thing about the media that I don't agree with y'all dumbass motherfuckers who act like y'all motherfuckers. And this is one thing I understand for y'all media people that do play basketball, played the game, and y'all let this dumbass shit from motherfuckers who never played the game comment on shit that you supposed to talk about, but I forgot. Both of y'all like hand in hand. Y'all like wipe each other butts and shit. So you got to go with the play too, cause y'all got the same boss. So even if
You want to know the matchup I would love to see? A
what's
prime Gary
that?
Payton versus Steph Curry.
Man, come on, man. Oh, Steph, come on, man. Hey, I'm just gonna say this. Alvin Robinson, I get Alvin Robinson on his ass. A lot of people don't know who Alvin Robinson even is.
That's the number one steals leader, man, in the game.
And you know the main reason why that man, they don't talk about that man in the NBA, which is fucked up? That man did a crime and he didn't even do that shit. He spent all them years in jail, in prison, and he even commit the motherfucking crime. I know everybody want to talk about Kawhi Leonard the best. I keep telling y'all youngsters, do y'all due
I'm
diligence.
saying
Do y'all due diligence. Watch.
you already know. You already
He
know.
couldn't even get past Alvin Robinson. Alvin Robinson to me, and no disrespect to Gary Payton, but Alvin Robinson to me, in my opinion, this is just me. This is T. Price talking. He's the best on-ball defender I ever seen in my life that played in the NBA, and it's not even close. The next
But the
one I
thing
will
about
have,
it is,
I will put Gary Payton in there, but I'm talking about Albert Robinson. This man was consistently just like the glove. They was both great defenders, but Albert
I'm
Robinson,
saying like Peyton would have been guarding Curry talking shit the whole time. Like,
right. Albert Robinson he was
I got,
guarding
I
niggas
got, I
every
got
fucking
somebody,
night.
I got somebody for him and it depends on what rules though. But I got somebody for anybody, I believe, and that's I hate to say it right now because what he on, but Scottie Pippen. In Scottie Pippen day and age, in his rules, I put him on anybody.
Hey, I ain't gonna hate on Scotty. Scotty could defend. I ain't gonna
I'm gonna
lie.
keep it. Look, think about it. Think about it.
I don't care what he
You got
doing out
6 feet.
there.
Look, you got 6'9". Good footwork on defense. How quick he move his feet.
He
Long
was six
arm
seven,
everywhere.
but
Yeah,
got
6'7". Look, 6'7". Come on, man. On Steph Curry and defense in his day and age. Oh my goodness. Full court hand checking.
Not only
Oh
that,
God.
not only that, I put Ron Harper. Give me Ron Harper. You give me Ron Harper. You give me Derek Harper. One of them old school ass niggas, man.
And
Got
I ain't
nobody.
gonna lie. Look, I ain't gonna lie. It may help him. And give me Pat Beverly in the old school rules. Hand check.
Mm-hmm.
He gonna fuck somebody up.
Mm-hmm.
Give me
That's a fact.
Mark Cooper too. Mark Cooper was
Hey, look,
Michael
hey,
Cooper,
Patrick
another one.
Beverly, Patrick Beverly, he's in the wrong generation. If that nigga played in the '90s or in the '80s, he'll be a motherfucker, man, for real, for real. You think he a motherfucker now? Just imagine that motherfucker if he could touch you. You're gonna be frustrated all game. All the point guards gonna be mad when they see him. They already mad right now. So just imagine in those rules.
Yeah. Salute to everybody, man. We continue to cook, man. Like I said, I'm gonna be doing 2 streams a day. Today's college basketball. Season opener today, so I'll be cooking
I'm
with
just
that.
looking at that. Hey, I was looking at
Go ahead.
that hit again from Joker and Mark. Hey man, that dude could have fucked him up. Hey T
Yeah.
Price,
Yeah,
like
that
all
nigga killed
bullshit
him.
on the side, bro. I'm looking at it. He really could have fucked that guy up, man. Like people ain't
Right.
looking at fuck all that. He could have fucked that man up,
Yeah.
man.
You could have. He could have. He could have done something really
Yeah,
seriously,
he could have
like
snapped something in that man's neck or back or spine or something. Cause he was
I'm
blindside.
looking at it and I'm looking at
Usually,
it and
usually when
Joker
a
and
nigga
look,
about
I
to
didn't
tackle
even
you,
I
you
thought
see
he
that
was on
shit
the
coming.
ground. I'm looking at it right now. Joker jumped up in the air and was about to do a two-hand pass. All his ribs was open. And this nigga hit the
Hit that
shit
nigga,
out of him
yeah.
and made him move. Joker, if you really look at it, Joker kind of held back on his.
yeah,
He didn't extend
yeah,
his arm.
He
He
wanted to
just
yeah.
fuck
let
him
his
up, really.
body pressure hit him. If you look at it, he didn't let his arms push him too. That nigga hit him and pushed with it.
Right. What's up,
So
big bro?
Hey,
I,
hey, I don't know about
Salute
y'all, but
everybody.
that
What's
nigga,
up?
the Morris twin, one of them niggas had it coming to him, man. I'm just gonna say this shit, dog.
I would have. Hey, it would have been worse
Facts.
if
You
it was a
already know,
black.
Greenleaf.
If it was a black nigga, he wouldn't even have did that shit. That's what
I
make
don't
me
understand.
mad.
This is what I don't understand about all that shit. Like, dude, I watched them. I watched both of them niggas, bro. Even when it was at KU, man. That's one thing I always got mad about. Like, nigga, y'all niggas had some of the best squads ever in KU history, and y'all niggas never won a chip. And then when it
You
was
know
your
what I felt
time,
like?
and then when it was your time, you did shine. But at the same time, when it was time for you to bring your A game, you didn't bring your A game.
Look,
And them
free
niggas got
throws.
y'all niggas at y'all and three throws turn. That's one thing about Kansas too, and Greenleaf know this too, because Baylor because Baylor's this in Kansas they've been battling ever since Scott Drew been there. Once he got a hold to him, cause my twin brother played for his dad, Homer Drew. Cause Bryce, I forgot where Bryce at. I think Bryce is somewhere Grand Valley or some shit like that. Oh no, I think he's like in the SEC or somewhere. I gotta look and see where he's at though. But yeah, my brother played for them though.
But look,
Played
they
for
should have gave them niggas teams
them
both
niggas
fragrant
dream.
free throws. They should have both
Breeze.
teams got free throws,
Bryce
and the
Drew
game should
was
have
at
went on.
Vanderbilt, but
The
he's at
referees.
a small college now.
Yeah, he had Grand Valley. He had Grand Valley State. He had Grand Valley.
James, what you think about that shit?
He in Grand Rapids. He in Grand Rapids. Go ahead,
I think, I
James.
think, I think. Oh, that nigga, that twin was he fucked up for that shit though.
Yeah,
What
that's some
you
fuck
think
shit though.
about it, James? You think I'm not mad about this? What I'm saying though, at the end
Oh,
of
shit,
the
what up,
day,
James?
both of y'all can get flagrant free throws and let the
Salute,
game go
man. Much
on. Cause
love to
nigga,
you
you
and
know
your
what you
family.
did to this nigga. What you think, James?
Yeah, I think he ain't had to go that hard with the foul, so it was a dirty play if you ask me. So what goes around comes around. You can't get mad at that.
Facts.
I'd have did the same thing. Nigga hit me like that, and you see me trying to make a pass, the game out of reach, or whatever the case may be. You just ain't had to foul me like that. You could have broke
Fact.
my rib, hit me with that forearm. You know what I mean? Anything. The ribs is really the fragile part of your body, nigga. You can fall down
Told
some
niggas.
stairs and break a rib.
Come
Right.
on, man.
So I'm just saying, dog. That's not no basketball play at the end of the day. So I'm with Joke on this.
I'd have just punched that nigga. Fuck that. Fuck all that.
Yeah, nigga, like
I'd
something.
Straight
have
up.
punched the shit
Straight
out
up,
of him.
James. Straight up, James.
I knew
That's
We
what I'm
James
talking
would
already
about.
here.
Hey, James, hey, look, with a black man, that's a motherfucking fight, nigga. What's wrong with you, fool?
Hell yeah, I'd have just got up and I'd have uppercut that bitch so hard that bitch would have
This
thought
is
he
the
was a
thing with
ring
me though
king
too.
Hey,
They've
boxer.
been
look,
trying Joker though.
That
Hey,
He
motherfucker
has
James,
been
Yoki's
hey,
acting
trying.
like
y'all.
a
Hey,
nigga
can I ask
yesterday.
y'all? Hey, look, can I ask y'all an honest question? And Marcus Morris, you know what you did. That's why you try to walk away like that real quick, so the referee won't really look into it like that, so he wouldn't get in your face. You try to hurry up and get away from him, so he wouldn't bring attention to the shit.
And he thought that nigga wasn't gonna charge him like that too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he
Yeah,
he
he
thought.
tried
thought
to
the
get
nigga
away
was a
with
punk.
that
One
one.
thing about them, look, he did. They do Luca and this nigga
It
like
is
that
just
because they
that.
think them
You got
overseas
them.
niggas
You
is
gotta
soft.
check them Russians. You better check
Facts.
them
Yeah,
niggas. You better check them motherfucking niggas crazy too.
you right. We were just saying
Salute
that.
everybody at the bottom, man. I see y'all, Tyson, Panama. Salute, Queen.
Hey, Will saying in here. Hey, Greenleaf, you was in here that night, that day, boy. She was
Nah, I
like,
missed
Hey,
that, man.
hey, James,
"Oh
let me
man,
ask you something because I just now spoke up on something. You know, I value your language like Ticket, like T Price, like everybody on here, Greenleaf for all the purists. What you think about them saying Steph is on his like he's for sure the best PG? Because we just now gave our definition on point guards, and it ain't about scoring. You know what I'm saying? And he hasn't passed Magic in rings.
Nah, he not the best point guard because he a shooting guard. So that nipped that in the bud anyway. So you saying he better than Jordan?
get him, James." I was trying to tell these niggas, man. These niggas is not point guards. They are
And then you
shooting
gotta you gotta
guards,
you gotta play both sides of the ball anyway. I'm
and
not
he
saying
don't
Steph
do
don't
that.
play no D,
MD, but
but he not no great defender
defender,
like that.
right?
A nigga could misuse him if they really want to. So if you think about his size at that, that's why they say he had to put on that weight. And I like Steph. I always like Steph,
Me
because
too.
he don't like that attention. He just go out there and play the game. He don't won't be on all these commercials in the media. Now he in the Subway commercial. Now I'm starting to see him in that lately. But I'm just saying that's how you gotta look at that shit. So me looking at it from that angle, man, listen, they 8-1, dog. You know why? Because they took preseason serious.
Facts.
Facts. And not only that, James, let me just chime in while you cook on that. While we're cooking on this, this is what I was going to tell Sean. I told Sean this yesterday when he was on here. I told Sean talking shit. When that's why them growing pains with them players last year, you put them out there in that fire and everything like that. And look how everything is good. Now you can ease in Wiseman. Now you can ease in Clay. You know what I'm saying? And now it will
But
be an
look,
easy
but look,
transition.
look. Let's be honest too. We got to be honest too. The last time Clay played basketball, COVID wasn't even around. It
Facts.
wasn't none of this going on, and he had two injuries to two different legs. And I'm gonna tell you the best thing about Clay is that he can stick niggas for Steph. Now we got
Mm,
to see how that's gonna affect him. It's gonna be a chemistry change because y'all gonna try to help Clay come along. So y'all gonna kind of force feed him the ball. It's gonna be a little different. So chemistry gonna take a hit when injured niggas come back. Your chemistry takes a hit because
I
mm-hmm.
ain't
now you
gonna
got to
lie.
get used
I
to him.
seen that with the Cowboys. Russ, all that. I agree with that. So to say what you just said, bro, this is my only thing. Bad enough you hire Steph as it is, so you give Clay those responsibilities that God knows top players on the other team.
I
You
think it should be
think you can
Jordan Poole.
stand, man? John Morant had that boy back in crunches, man.
Not only that, you got multi. This is the thing. This is the thing about the Warriors, though.
Greenleaf partner
If they're
Jalen
smart,
Green with the ball handling
oh,
skill.
ooh,
And have
Jalen
his
Green.
ass back on the sideline trying to stay in front of that dude and try to stop him
I'm
from
glad
getting
my
to the
boy
ball.
Greenleaf is on here, man. He's one of my. This is the thing. I don't know about Rookie of the Year. I just like these players. They do diligence, but Jalen Green, man. That and this is the thing. When they played the Lakers, I know the first game he didn't play well. I was sitting there saying to myself, Greenleaf, I was like, he's gonna ball out this second game, nigga.
Hey, I said the same shit.
And
I
this
was
is
like,
what
he
I
gonna come
said.
back.
This is what I told the OG. He was like, "Man, I'm mad about Jalen Green." I was like, "Man, it's growing pains, bro." He said, "What you mean?" It's like, "Dude,
He already went
Nah, they
against.
gonna be nice, boy. They gonna be right.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's gonna be growing pains. That some days he gonna look good, some days he's not. But
Figured it out. Yeah, yeah.
once that sometime of this year, we don't know what game or what day or what time or if anything. Like when the Most High come back, we don't know what time of the hour he gonna come back. He gonna come back. It's gonna be like that with him. When he figure it out, he's gonna be murdering niggas,
You know why I
murdering.
like them? Because they're still young and they can
Right,
grow together. So all
right.
they gotta do is just keep adding to the pieces. Get a
Hmm.
veteran who wanna be there, who can lead the troop like a Chris Paul type nigga who can still give something to the game for his knowledge, putting
Yep.
you in positions to play defense better than you doing, getting you better shot selection. But man, that they lost by 2 points to the Lakers. Come on, man. When I seen
Then
that, that's all I needed to see.
we
I
lost
said
by
that
two
team
points to
ready.
the
It's just
Lakers,
young,
James.
dog.
2 points to the Lakers, James. Then
Hey,
we
And
played
nobody want
who
to
was it?
keep it
Denver.
real, man.
We
It's
lost
Russ,
by two
man.
against
It's the
Denver.
turnovers, man. It's them goddamn
Yeah,
turnovers,
it's the
man.
turnovers, dog.
We'll be blowing these teams out. I'm gonna be honest. The Lakers will be blowing these teams out if it wasn't for this nigga Russ badass PG play, bruh. Honest to God, he put teams back in the game with us, and that is a demoralizer.
I was
That
watching
takes
that
your.
stream
Hey,
last
if
night.
I didn't play,
That
hey
nigga
James,
hit
I
Hey, I
that
played
thought,
with
hey
all
PG
Trayvon,
type
I
of
thought
play.
his
niggas,
point
bruh.
saving
Man,
against
James,
OKC.
I didn't
see
play
when
with
Russ
all
go to
type
the
of
bench,
niggas,
they
James. And
almost
when a nigga come down there and turn the ball over, boom, then they score. Then a nigga come down there and chunk a air ball, boom, then they score. Then a nigga come down there, turn the
oh my
ball over,
god.
boom.
Oh
Then
my
guess
god.
what? I'm like this now. Fuck, man. Look, Carmelo don't touch the ball from 9 minutes and 45 seconds all the way to zero in regulation. Then Frank Vogel take him out, which I think was a bad idea. So you got all these things that need to be corrected. You don't take the hot. When the fuck did you start taking the hot man out? When the fuck did that become a smart coaching thing?
Nah, but see, this the whole thing. They talking about he needed a breather. But see, where I
No,
was
fuck
at
that.
work and I was
Fuck that.
kind of busy, so I couldn't
No,
really get
no,
on
he
the
don't.
motherfucking and
No, he
chop it up
don't.
like
No,
I
no.
wanted
Look,
to.
let me tell you, a player of his magnitude, he tell me when he need a breather. I'm not just pulling your ass out. I'm gonna wait till you look over here at me and say, hit your chest a couple times and say, pull me out, coach. I'm tired. I ain't pulling you out and you on fire. You tired? Stay your ass out there. I may tell you, fuck it. Stay your ass out there. We need you. I need you breathe. I call timeout something, nigga. I don't know. You not coming out that
You
motherfucking
know what
game.
tripped me out about that though? Because even when Melo was cooking and he got back in the game, they was looking like they was trying to freeze that boy out. And I was like,
Hey,
man,
look.
this
Hey,
shit
let me tell
here.
you
But they
something,
should have
James.
called
Look.
this game. They should have lost that
Hey,
game
James,
last
look.
night.
Hey, look, James, let me tell you something. What I said. It's funny how shit come back around. I just said this with T Price. Now, Russ, y'all let Carmelo look like he don't know how to play basketball when he came to your squad. You let them niggas damn near put him in retirement, saying you better than him and
Yeah.
Paul George. Now he out here making it known. I'm better than Russ. What the fuck? And I'm coming off the bench. Nigga, they ain't asked you to change nothing.
And that nigga
And,
efficient with it too. That nigga
and
shot
man, he the
13
best
shots.
shooter in the league right now. If you want to keep it real, he's 64% from behind the arc.
That nigga's on fire.
Right now, I feel
That
like
nigga
he
balling.
Kobe. I feel like he Kobe in the Staples Center. When he shoot that motherfucker, it feel like that shit going in. But you know what?
All
That's a
you
brick.
been
Hey, he a
Oh,
real Kobe nigga though. So he
oh,
feeling
you
different.
can.
He feeling different in that purple and gold. He like my nigga Kobe was here.
I smash
uh,
you, kiss.
I'm
dog
telling
Kobe
you, look,
counted down
what
on Melo,
he's
dog.
better.
Tiger,
Hey, look, they
Tiger
fucked up for what
uppercut.
they did. All everybody in the media need to take a moment and just be like, I like to apologize
They ain't
for
gonna do that
anything
shit.
negative that I
They
said
got too
about
much pride. They
Carmelo.
too
They
much
got too
pride in
much
the
But
world.
see,
pride.
this what I don't like. No, but look, no, this how I'm gonna catch him. This how I'm gonna catch him though. This how I will catch him. I will Jay Williams they ass.
Get that
I don't
man his
like that y'all
flowers,
don't keep the
man.
same energy because y'all apologize to Tom Brady when y'all said he was on the cliff. When y'all said he was old and he couldn't do it, y'all apologize when the nigga prove you
No,
wrong.
but
So
look
why
what
this
Kelly
nigga
he is
can't get
though,
it?
bro.
Not only that, he sacrificed his game. You know what I'm
Look
saying?
what
To
Kelly
fit in
he
with a
is
team.
though.
They say he
All
couldn't
right,
do it. Shit.
I'm glad you brought that up, Greenleaf. Go ahead, dog. I want to hear what you got to say about that, cause that's where I was about to go with it. Go ahead, though.
Yeah, yeah. They just said they could. They said that man couldn't do it. You know what I'm saying? When he first came over to OKC. They were like,
Yep.
"Oh, he coming off the bench." You know what I'm saying? They thought he was capping. Like, I don't deserve that shit. I'm still a
After
good player.
5 games,
You
they
know what I'm
fired
saying?
the man in Houston.
Then they fired him in Houston. You know what I'm saying? With some fucked up shit. Salute to Damian Lillard and Portland Trailblazers for giving that man a
Man,
job. You know what I'm saying?
because Dame
And he
know, hey,
showed he can
Dame
buy
know the
in.
truth. Dame
Yeah,
know the
yeah.
truth. Right now, they missing Carmelo. They
I
missing
still
him.
think they might go
If
try
they'd
to
have
keep him.
gave Carmelo those chances in Portland, they'd have got further. They was freezing them out in Portland, though.
Yeah, they
Hey, cause you
Yeah,
know
was.
why?
yeah.
You know why? You know why? It's
That
something
coach.
about that man aura, bro. Look, Carmen. Look, this is what Russ doing. Russ say, if I keep going to you, they gonna say the big three is Carmelo, LeBron, and AD,
Yeah,
not me. Straight up. It's an ego
yeah.
thing.
Ego.
He
Thank
don't
you.
want to let that
Ego.
nigga outshine him. It's an
Ego.
ego thing. Niggas can talk that shit if they want. Look, I'm telling you, I played this sport. I didn't go to those niggas level, but I know what it is, man, when you trying to be seen.
Shit, Russell tell you, man, we a big four, nigga. You got me fucked up. A 4 for 4 round this bitch. Ain't no talking
And
no
the
big
cold
three,
thing
nigga.
is,
You better add
Russ,
me.
look, and I'm gonna tell you, Russ so stupid, right? I'm gonna show you a nigga who became a big foe, made him change it, and he wasn't scoring big numbers. Ray John Rondo with the motherfucking Boston Celtics, nigga.
Yeah,
He made you
yeah, that's
respect
what
him,
I'm
nigga,
saying.
just off assists, nigga. He wasn't scoring big. He was having 11, 13 points, but he was having like 15 motherfucking assists, fucking 10
20 assists
rebounds and
around this
shit like
too.
that, nigga. He was a problem, nigga.
Facts.
Oh, I'm glad you brought that up, Trey. Now listen to this. We killed. Well, we ain't do it. They killed Carmelo Anthony because when they first tried to make him come off the bench, he was like, "Man, I ain't coming off no bench. That ain't my role. I'm a starter." But then when he bought into it, and they froze him out after he bought into it, why the
Facts.
fuck y'all ain't putting motherfucking this bitch ass nigga through it?
Oh yeah.
I said the same thing yesterday. I just said the same shit yesterday, James. Said the same thing yesterday.
I'm just sitting there
They
thinking
tried to
about
black
all the shit
him
we
pimp.
talking about T Price and dog. Listen, salute to you, dog, for saying that shit. Cause guess what? That's what you got to think about. Y'all fucking over me as a starter, but now I'm coming off the bench and y'all still freeze me out. But this nigga in the same situation I'm in because he wearing a dress and walking around like a bitch ass nigga. He still can get his starter
I
minutes.
ain't
The
trying to
fuck
James,
buy
up
into that
everything.
James,
shit. I don't
James, I'm
condone
glad
that
you
shit.
said that. Look, James, I'm glad you said that. Because I fit to remind you, remember, when Russ went to Washington, remember I said, Russ fit to be the new Carmelo. I said he's fit to, and if they don't do it, I know it was a plot
Hmm.
just for Melo. I said because if you really look at it, he should be out the league because the league has passed you by. You cannot hold the new point guards or the point guards in your generation. You can't do what they do, and you can't do what you used to do. You missing layups. You doing all the stupid shit. You led the league in turnovers. It looks
Everybody on
like
that
gonna be the
2K, huh?
sixth time, 5 times.
Yeah, I'm just say, bro, I ain't
So,
played this
like
bitch
I
in
That
said,
nigga
hey,
season.
I
can't
told
Hey
take
you,
the
I
James,
lumps
did you
believe
out.
get
that
it? Hey
Melo. Hey,
James, hey
look,
big
I
bro, did you
believe,
get the game yet?
No,
Did you?
I'm on that old one.
hey,
I'm gonna get it
hey,
Friday though.
Hey
Yeah,
Trayvon,
hey,
he
he
I
I'm
gonna
can't
just
like
take
gonna
believe
that
the
do a
them
shit.
best.
little.
shots to get
I
30
gotta
points
do a
and
little
stat
I
study
pad
for
like
the
believe,
that no
kid.
more.
I
I gotta
He
believe the
get
got to be
some
an
best
stuff
thing
actual
on
for
point
Russ.
guard
Friday.
and set other
Hey,
So I'm
I
gonna
niggas
believe
pick
the
it
up.
up
best thing
He
Friday
for
don't
night
want
and
to
Russ.
do
start
that.
this stuff up.
Hey, the best thing
All
for Russ
right.
Greenleaf is if he go to the bench and come off
That's the only
with that
answer I
squad.
got, nigga.
That'll be
Hey,
the
but
best
salute
thing
to
for him.
Elder. But I understand. I understand what Elder
Yep.
be saying when it comes to the books and all this other stuff. But dude, come on, man. The books ain't writing right, boss.
No, I know what made me mad about Onk though, cause he be talking about the money situation. It
I
ain't my
understand
fault them
that.
niggas. It ain't my fault them niggas paid a nigga and overpaid him. If that nigga deserve to be on the bench, nigga, you getting your ass on the bench. I gotta eat that, dog. We gotta make this rotation right for this team to win. You can run wild with that second team, but not with these starters, dog. Cause you a fuck up. And more, I was sitting at work listening to Ticket call that game. Every time Russell Westbrook was in that bitch, the only thing I heard was, "Oh Lord, oh Lord, oh Lord,
I
Lord
see.
have
I
mercy."
ain't even know ticket
And
was
then
on. I was home.
when,
Shit, didn't
when
even know.
Rondo was in the game before he got ejected, oh look how the ball moving, Melo for the three, alley oop to whoopty whoop, and I'm like, oh they're trying to get back, Reeves all in tuned in and all this and that. I'm like, God damn, Rondo get ejected, Russell get back in the game. Oh Lord, what is oh Lord? Here comes Stank Brick gonna sell us out, man. Stank Funky Brick gonna sell us out, whatever you call that nigga, Stank Brick.
Hey, bro.
I was at work rolling yesterday,
Hey,
dog. I
hey,
ain't got
hey,
no
it's
rest so
crazy.
hard
Hey,
in my
check
life.
this out. Check this out. You just got me thinking about something here. That nigga just called that nigga Stink Brit, right? Oh, Montrezl Harrell last year was the baddest ref in the land.
Yeah. Dog, that shit
Uh,
crazy, dog.
That nigga ticket crazy, man.
that nigga ticket
You
is
like just
wild,
look at
man.
it though. What is a order ability team like this with him on there? He got to come off the bench, man. He
Even if
not
they
no
had a
starter.
team like this team should not been favored. Period.
I don't, I don't, I don't.
There's no championship charisma on this team. Like where you don't even play. You barely playing
This
Reeves.
might be the last straw for him. You know what I'm saying? Because when you think about it, he damn near played on championship caliber teams his whole career. You know what I'm saying? Whether him growing up with KD and Harden, but then at the end of the day, you with the Lakers and who else in the other besides, you know what I'm saying? Other than other teams have expectations of winning championship. You know what I'm saying? So if you can't get it done with this team, I don't know who you gonna get it done with.
You right.
So it might be the end of this nigga.
Hey, they ain't promote this nigga to the fun motherfucking to the bench that they was doing Mello. They were putting
That's
that
what I'm
man.
saying.
That's what I've been saying. I've been saying that. I don't know what day I said that shit. I know I said it sometime this week about that shit. I was like, man, but I understand what Elder be saying from the money standpoint, but fuck the money. Y'all nigga looking bad, bro. I'm not
Man,
saying
that
it.
nigga is fucking up. That's their fault. They picked that
Mm-hmm.
nigga and they knew how this contract was instead of getting what they needed. They went for luxury instead of what they needed to fit that team. Now, at the end of the day, you could have kept the same core people for that 44 million you gave all them niggas up for. That's all I'm saying. And you
And look
still would
what
have had money in the bag to go resign another nigga
facts,
who
just
wanted
because
to
look what
come
them
there to
young look
fucking
what they
help
doing
you.
over there in Washington.
I just
They
said that the other
73
day.
over there.
Hey, I sat
Caruso,
there.
I mean
I just sat there and
Kuzma.
said that right. I said that the other day too. I was like, you know how everybody say now, and for y'all LeBron fans, that argument that y'all say that all these players that play with LeBron and after they play with LeBron they don't have success, get the fuck out of here. Y'all used to say that shit before, but these niggas now, and every time
Man,
they
that
play,
shit don't work on us no more, man, with the shit
that
they be
shit
talking about.
that shit don't work on me, man. All these niggas is balling, but y'all don't want to even still give these niggas they credit. Y'all still say Kuzma's trash and all this other stuff. Y'all niggas don't know shit, bro. Shut the fuck up.
Kuzma averaging a double double. Huh? You can't do that with him, no.
Yeah, of course. Look what how Kuzma was doing before the nigga got there. Oh man, the Greenleaf, why you dunked on that nigga Greenleaf like that, man? Greenleaf, Greenleaf was mad, bro.
Nuts in his face.
Um, I got you out of University of Houston.
Straight up.
It's crazy that you play for the Rockets, so I'm getting to play with Christian Wood. It's just crazy.
Man, I went off on that nigga. That nigga pissed me off.
Hey, I know you was gonna talk about that nigga.
That nigga, man,
What he
he gonna
do,
come
man?
out and say, "Oh, if I wasn't involved." Hey, check this out, James, y'all. Let me let me know if y'all agree with this mentality, right? So this nigga, against Denver, he felt like he didn't have enough touches in the game. You know what I'm saying? Even though we lost by 1 point with a Jokic block, we come in Sunday playing against the Warriors. The game is like
In
80 to
the
83 going to the fourth.
yeah,
He
it's
ain't take
still
a
in the
shot in the first
balance.
half. So
Hmm.
he come out and say if he had more touches. So basically he was point shaving, trying to prove a point like if I ain't involved, we ain't shit. But the whole time we in the game, but he didn't want to be aggressive enough. He was being passive aggressive. I like, man, we don't need no nigga like that on our team, dog.
Yeah,
If you're
that
gonna
let
be
me
like
know
that, you
what
ain't
kind.
no all star, nigga. All this fucking diva shit. Like who the fuck is you? You
I
know what I'm
don't
saying?
understand. This is the thing I don't get with players like that, dude. You got it out the mud, and dude, you ain't even done shit yet to even say,
To
dude,
pull some
when
shit like
you
that,
like
like
that,
come
right?
Boy,
on,
that
You,
man.
nigga that got cut the same day, nigga.
Nigga, you supposed to be a
And
leader,
I,
nigga.
dog,
right.
that's what I'm telling you, dog. Niggas, boy, I done seen Jimmy Johnson whack a nigga after the game. I done seen all kind of coaches cut niggas in our time right after the game. Boy, don't do no shit like that.
Come on, man.
And then you saying it like that? Oh man, And I used to respect Christian Woods, dog. I thought
Me
he was a
too, but
cool
I don't
cat.
like that nigga now. You gonna say some
Nah, I
whole
don't
ass
like
shit
that
like
shit.
that?
I don't like that shit
I'm
at
like, oh
all.
You let
boy,
him
eating
team
banana.
down,
I
and
don't
then
like
you
that
should have
shit.
beat him. If you would have
But
beat him, then now to put y'all on the pedestal because I see y'all, dog.
and
I
then
like the way that team
he
constructed.
he not put into consideration that they doing a Michael Porter Jr. experiment, him as a point guard, right? So he
Right.
gonna make mistakes. He don't really know what he doing. He trying to figure shit out, trying to get niggas involved, trying to get Jalen Green set up. Also, he trying to set himself up. So you can't be bitching and oh, I need my touches. No, it's gonna come to you, dog. It's an 82 game season, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? You averaging 17 and 11, nigga. You gonna get that extra 20. You know what I'm saying? You gonna get 20, 23 to 12 rebounds, nigga. Like goddamn. So that
That's why
with
I don't
that
like it. But they
mentality,
always want
he
to
about
crown
that.
this. They always want to crown this new era that like they're so the best of everything, and
Right,
they so much smarter, so much advanced. And nah, nigga, they too much of selfish. Ain't for the team. You not for
right.
the team. You for
Them niggas can
you.
cry me a river, man. That's all they can do.
Nigga be crying and shit,
And
act like
that,
little
them
bitch.
niggas be crying for calls. Them niggas
Not
don't
getting
get
back
back
on
on
defense.
defense. Them niggas just want the ball, just want score, score, score. It's more than just scoring, man. Ain't the only thing about basketball. That's why you got 154 to 147. When I seen that shit, I'm like, boy, them niggas better get the fuck up out my face. Boy, I'm working 7 days a week for real now. I'm not about to
It,
sit inside to watch that. There ain't no basketball. What is that? The Olympics? What is this? High school against college? The fuck we watching? Park ball against JV? Ain't no way in the world you gonna win. Why you're rating shit water right now?
and
I
they still
commend the dudes that sit there and watch that shit. And if it weren't for football, I wouldn't be doing that shit. And I know football rigged me, but it's just the love of the game got me just have something to do because y'all got me doing this shit ever since I met y'all on this bitch. This shit cool to me. So I don't
me
be
too.
tripping. I be wanting to spit that real shit though. I don't be wanting to talk about no shit that I know
Can
real.
you hear me?
Like I told
Yeah.
Anti, that nigga got mad at me because I said, boy, the reason why I ain't want to pick the Lakers because I already know them bitches was gonna win after Kobe dead. And I told Anti that nigga ain't won't fucking believe me, dog.
Man, that was the biggest storyline they could ever have to win the
Yeah,
championship.
dog. And then all that shit with the numbers wise, like Trayvon be explaining to these dumbass niggas who be blind to the fact, there's only signs and numbers.
Signs and
So
symbols.
you got Freemasons and all that. All that shit plays a part in what their agenda is and what they be doing. So you
What
could
they
be
trying to
stupid
promote,
if you
what they trying
want
to
and think
market.
them niggas be balling. Like TLC told you, nigga, we sold all these fucking records, but we broke. They was the only ones to keep it real, nigga. Everybody else be out there stunting because the people buy them that jewelry and get that shit up front to you. But that shit, man, them dudes be leasing half of that shit and all that. That don't be their shit.
Hell yeah.
And you be swear to God,
Hell
like
yeah.
on MTV Cribs, man, nigga been exposed that shit.
Mm-hmm.
None of them cribs weren't for them niggas, man. Them niggas walking through that bitch like it's they
Pimp
shit.
my ride too.
So I'm like, what the fuck? That ain't they shit. Oh man, that's your shit. If they ain't your shit, get the fuck around here, boy. Niggas hard around here, boy. Nigga, take your ass up out that bitch. You around here stunting in another nigga shit. Nigga around here hurting, drooling at the mouth, boy. You got dope fiends and all kind of hustlers around this bitch.
Man, there's a lot of motherfuckers
You
faking.
ain't putting no nigga on and you around this bitch stunting. Oh, you about to lose your life. And I hate to say it. That's why you got all the pop smokes, you gonna rest his soul. All the niggas who get caught up like that, them niggas stunting, gonna rent these fast ass apartments in LA like they doing it big, putting a target on their fucking back. Man, ain't no fucking way in the
Mm-hmm.
world you can catch me doing no shit like that. And I don't need no fucking entourage. Niggas, a nigga ain't gonna play with me because I don't play with no nigga. And the minute a nigga play with me, he gonna regret that shit. I'm telling you, because I'm going the whole max. I ain't giving you a chance, nigga. Don't come fucking with me because I ain't fucking with you. Point blank, period. This world fucked up right now, dog, and we gotta save it, dog. We got babies out here. The ones who got kids, nigga, when you dead and gone, your grandparents left you down here, your great grandma died, they left you the house and all that, in this fucked up ass world. We got more black people losing homes that way when our people left us shit, dog. Cause we ain't got no guidance. We selling out for that bag. We don't know. That shit crazy, dog. And you wonder why a nigga don't leave a nigga nothing. They rather bury themselves or spend that shit on themselves. You know, take trips with their own wife. Man, I know old people, dog, they take trips right now to the day. They be going out eating. They enjoying their life. They retired. You understand? That's how my grandparents was. But then you got motherfuckers that fight over money that they never fucking worked for and tear down the whole structure of what these people done build for 50, 60 years to bring your raglash through these homes, through these walls. But now you about to act like you work for this shit. And you about to tear down the whole fucking structure that a nigga built. It took years to build. That's how they get us, dog. I told you, if you got 10 niggas in the motherfucking room right now, I guarantee you, dog, when you set 10 million on the table and say, y'all gotta fuck with us, nigga. Take that meal and we gonna make sure you're never hurt again. You ain't gotta worry about the cops or none of that. Cause that's what they do to the stupid. You gonna go to jail, make it look like something, but we gonna get you off. You just gotta sit in there about a couple of years you know, act hard. You a gangster, huh? Ain't you a gangster rapper? Don't get scared now. Look what you signed up for. So now I guarantee you at least 8 of them motherfuckers gonna take that meal. Cause they hurting, dog. Niggas say what the fuck they want. I mean, I ain't taking that, man. Fuck on them people. I guarantee you, if $1 million on the table right now and 10 niggas in the room, 8 of them motherfuckers gonna take that money. 2 niggas gonna walk out, man. I ready to get, man. I ain't fucking with that. I get 2, maybe 3 gonna say I ain't fucking with that. The rest of them niggas, shit, they down with the get along gang now. Well, I've been waiting for this break, boy. I've been wanting to be a rapper. Well, I've been wanting to do this. I've been wanting to be that. Be that then, nigga. Push your own shit. Ain't nobody gonna be able to push you like you, and then you can make all your money. That's why they call it independent, nigga. So what you need somebody to push you for again? Then you go sign that 360 deal. You gotta put off a monster ball like Halle Berry. Man, they always degrading us to be a superstar or to be on TV more than the next motherfucker instead of really putting that work in. That's why I don't fuck with that shit, dog. Bad as I be wanting to give them their props and fuck with them like that, I can't fuck with them, dog. Niggas is still asleep out here too.
Let them stay asleep. I'm woke.
That love and hip hop shit, all that bullshit.
Oh, that fake
That-
ass shit. It got us
And
that
then,
got them dumbass black and don't get me started on basketball wise. That
man, all
dumbass
that shit,
shit.
and
That
they
fake.
showing women how to do it. Listen, why they ain't got basketball men? They showing the women how to fucking manipulate the system and keep a nigga down.
Hmm.
All them hoes on there to drain them niggas, and half of them when it first started, they ain't much with the same nigga no
You
more.
see how
Hmm.
that chick did PJ Washington? You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Set that
they
nigga
only
up.
showing you
And
how to
she
steal money and
I'm so
move the fuck
glad.
out.
I'm so
Every
glad.
nigga
I'm
for the
so
penny.
glad Kobe wife didn't do that shit. Vanessa when they was going through that, they tried to get her on
They
there.
trying to get her to do it though, but she stood 10 toes down.
they tried it.
They tried to break her too, boy. But listen, Kobe was a real nigga, dog. That's why he had to go. I don't give a fuck with nobody say, man, they killed that dude. They already put the shit all in cartoons and shit, and y'all thought the shit was fucking funny. Why everybody that go against them bitches and try to be a leader, they come up dead? That's not no fucking coincidence, nigga. But y'all talking
Hey,
about
and
it's a
then look.
conspiracy. It's a
Hey, look. After
conspiracy.
Kobe. Hey, look, James. After Kobe died, then we find out about the beef with Nike, the beef with the pharmaceutical companies. That's when
Yep.
they
Yeah,
tell.
all that shit came out because he ain't here to defend himself. But that's bullshit. Kobe,
Hmm.
Kobe was the type of nigga. I'm gonna fight my own battles. I got my own money. I'm just trying to trust the people who been in my circle. And if I gotta pay
Fuck
for the
them.
right lawyer,
They
but like
kill.
I said,
Fuck.
you
Fuck.
could
Hey,
you
fuck
could
them
put
people,
10
man. They
million
killed
in
the
the
nigga
tent in the,
family,
on the
man. They
table,
killed
nigga. Ain't them
family.
motherfuckers gonna take that money, dog. That's
Hey,
what
fuck
Kobe
them
was
people.
dealing with. Kobe had all that money and still couldn't and still got fucked over, dog.
Y'all
That's
tried to
all I'm
kill that
saying.
man. Y'all tried to kill that man. Y'all stopped supporting that man, and he was too good, and y'all had to still support him because he was too good.
Man, they succeeded, dog. Because at the end of the day, anybody, I guarantee you, everybody that was implemented on that shit could. One out of 3 people that probably knew, I'm
Hey,
gonna just go
I
with
feel
you.
like,
Out of 3 people knew that plane was gonna go through that shit because you ain't let no other helicopter fly. You shot everybody that tried to fly. down, but him. But him? Come on,
Hey,
dog.
they did.
No,
Hey,
no,
look,
no,
they
no
did.
news
They
helicopters,
they did.
no
They
highway
did,
patrol to
James.
check the news.
Hey,
It's too
look, James.
far.
They
It ain't nowhere.
succeeded. They succeeded as in killing him, but they ain't succeeded because it seemed like he left his wife a blueprint. She know to get his shoes out of Nike. She know not to fuck with certain companies, certain people. She won't let them use his brand. Nothing. So it seemed like they think they won, but she not letting them make. They're not fit to get no profit off of Kobe. She's. It seemed like she's gonna do what he was gonna do.
So
Personalize it.
hold up. They got paperwork on that though.
Like if you, from what I've seen, she did not continue Kobe's contract with Nike. She stopped
Mm-hmm.
that. So that's the first best move she did because she knew he was gonna do that. So she continued that. No, we're not gonna continue with y'all. So y'all
That's
can't
another
make
thing
money.
too though. The man
Y'all
wanted to
just
start his own
they.
shoe
So
brand.
basically, look,
Hey, hey,
all y'all
and
got
you know
is
they
the
got the
shoe. All
king.
y'all got
You
is
know
the
they
shoes
got.
that y'all made already. Look,
They know they got LeBron. I didn't mean to cut y'all off. They know they was talking about it on the thing. You know they got LeBron's King symbol on Florida A&M University basketball apparel.
yeah, look, you just now gave that nigga some promotion.
I get that nigga promotion. That's what they were saying on TV.
Oh,
I'm just going by what they saying on TV.
yeah.
That's
I
what they
didn't
was
even
talking
know that.
about. That was
I
they
didn't
were
even know
talking
that.
about. That was what Skip and they was talking about this morning.
Look,
I
look.
told
Listen,
y'all
he
here
gonna
the
be the only
radio.
one to get away with it though. I
Yeah,
guarantee you, dog.
yeah.
Watch this. When it come down to certain niggas who sell out, dog, you could look at these niggas and tell how they move, how they talk, the way they act. You ain't gotta look hard, dog. You ain't gotta even open this book. You can just look at them and watch the first couple of days that you hang around and just see this nigga on TV or in an interview or at a news conference. Oh, this nigga buck dancing. I don't believe nothing this nigga said. Like this nigga sold
That's
out
real
already.
shit.
He programmed. All them niggas like that, dog. These niggas think niggas ain't selling their own people out up the river for that fucking bag, bro. This is a fucking disgrace, dog. And they wonder why we still last, dog. They wonder why all these other foreigners could come over here and get grants and they ain't gotta pay that shit back and get more than us who been
Motherfuckers
here
come over here
forever.
and have business right off the rip.
Right
Right
off the
off the
rip.
fucking rip, nigga. And these niggas walking around, oh man, that shit ain't affecting me. Yeah, it is. That's why your ass gotta work like me and slave, nigga. That shit is affecting you because I know some days you don't be wanting to go to work. I know some days you be wanting to boss up, wish you had your own business, which you could have had. But we ain't fighting. We letting them bitches keep kicking us in our ass and ain't doing shit about it. Cause you know why? Knows you got your money and how you scamming to get you. You ain't worrying about it because you scamming just like everybody else scamming.
Yeah,
Everybody
you be
scamming
doing
to get
it. Yep.
ahead in life, dog. And that shit ain't right, bro.
Cause they put in our mind. They put in our mind. Don't worry about the other niggas as long as you winning.
That's what I'm trying to tell you. So it's a scam. Everybody's scamming to get ahead. Ain't nobody looking at this shit for what it's really hitting for no more. They'll tell you that bullshit. So when they get in that room and get you to sign off on some bullshit, and then they go back to acting all shitty. I be like,
Yeah.
man, this is about a bitch. Now
You
you won't
faking it.
kill
You
this
faking the
nigga.
whole time, motherfucker.
And it's only in our community. Nigga, they ain't doing that shit to their own people. They'll put that shit, they planted so many bad seeds in our community to the point where we so used of it, it don't almost bother us. Because guess what? The law got me. Well, only thing I noticed, bro, sometimes the law wants to see if you can do it on your own. It's cool to pray to him and call out for him. You know what I mean? But you know
Faith
how many
without
other
work is
people
dead.
doing that? I know he's powerful. He got all these prayers and miracles and stuff. But just imagine. That's why they made the Bruce Almighty's, the Evans Almighty's. Now they put shit in movies and symbols and let you know how hard it is just for God to try to answer all these angels' prayers. Knowing you living wrong and you the one put yourself in this situation. But I'm gonna fuck the paperwork up, or I'm gonna get this lawyer to say one bad thing, one wrong. Say I had on blue jeans, white shirt, but you say I had on red jeans and a black shirt. Nigga, I beat the case, nigga, because that wasn't me, nigga. I know niggas with the case like that. I done did it over lawyer asking 3 questions. Cause the law done help your dirt ass out. But here you still want coon and fuck over the people who trying to make it. Man, that's not right, dog. That's why you got snitching at an all-time high. Every man for their fucking self in this world. And it's only in our community, dog. It's only in our ghetto. Why that shit ain't nobody else ghetto? Why that everybody got a ghetto? I don't want to hear that shit. The
Mm-hmm.
trailer park trash, that's ghetto for the whites. But
Mm-hmm.
they ain't doing that shit to each other like that. I guarantee you they not, cause I used to hang with a few of them. They all through Baton Rouge and shit, all through Mississippi, all through Louisiana country towns, trailer parks, nigga. Them people well respected, dog. Them people know how hard it is. People give you the fucking clothes off their back, dog. Let you sleep in
Mm-hmm.
that bitch and everything. So, cause how you look don't mean shit, my nigga.
That's
It's what's in your
facts.
fucking heart. What you want a person with at the end of the day. You want a person to succeed because you want to succeed. If you ain't no succeeder, nigga, you ain't gonna want the next nigga to succeed, nigga. That's the bottom line on that. You out here being a flunky, you gonna want that nigga to be a flunky with you. How you gonna want that nigga to come up and you being a flunky? Man, that nigga can't come up around me, man. I'm a flunky, nigga. I like to smoke that dope and smoke that crack. He don't do that. Now you trying to slip that shit in the man, weed on the side. I know so many niggas got pulled in that world like that. Cause you keep hanging with this flunky and don't know how to let that chain go. If it don't mean you no good, nigga, sometimes you gotta let it go, man. And it come to family members and all, dog. If the niggas ain't flying right and you know what you want, man, move the fuck around, man. There's better opportunities out here. I miss my home every day, dog. I ain't asked to come out here. I feel like Chris Tucker. I was in New Orleans living ghetto fabulous when Katrina hit. But now I'm here and I see a bigger picture. I see a bigger light. It ain't like this in New Orleans. Why would I go back down there, dog? I don't give a fuck how bad I miss that bitch. I know where it's good at. We got to start really being there for each other like we supposed to, like all these other races here. I seen Mexicans, Koreans, Cambodians. When I was living in California, used to be 15, 20 of them motherfuckers in the house with five, six cars around that motherfucker.
Yeah, I got
You see
that
what I'm saying?
right next to me right now. One little house, about 20 motherfucking cars out there.
And no motherfuckers don't be tripping off no bills or none of that. They'll buy that. They buying that house though. That's what they doing. They
Mm-hmm.
buying that house, and once they buy that house, they gonna go get another one. Now, whoever gonna take over this, two families gonna live in that bitch, cause this bitch already paid for it. And they just do that shit. You get two black families to live in that. They about to kill each other, try to stab a nigga with the fork in the kitchen, or with the pork chop grease still on it, and they won't try to flip the pork chop after they done jugged your ass like they ain't never just was trying to stab you, or they just said never stab you. Oh, black family crazy like a motherfucker, and I don't know why they got it on our side to feel like that. Because my people not crazy. It's just that what they put in our community and have us thinking like that. It's all for self. Look, if you can't do it, shit, don't go get no help. Help is bad. Man, that's just like you not knowing how to do something, but you scared to ask a nigga, man, say, bro, can you help me with this? Man, put your motherfucking pride aside and ask for fucking help, man. We done got brainwashed in school, though. Everybody that went to school got brainwashed. Because they've been lying to us since day one. That's why I came up with that true hearse. And I said they've been, my first episode was, we've been lying for years. Everything is a lie, dog. If it ain't about no money, they can't lie to you. Because it ain't going to work. But see if money involved, boy, they're the biggest lies in America.
Mm-hmm.
That's why they say that's why all lies in America. LB put me on some real shit, dog. I'm watching the interstates, dog. They don't got no 18 wheelers, nigga. I go in some of these stores in Houston. Houston big as a motherfucker. Boy, them stores empty. And if you catch some shit on the shelf, you know the holidays coming up. You better hurry up and buy it early. Can't wait to Black Friday this year because shit ain't lasting, boy. I'm telling you, nigga barely can find bread around this bitch. Nigga gotta eat butter bread. Nigga like, they make butter bread? What the fuck? They ain't got no regular white wheat bread, nigga. Nah, that's all they got. Butter bread? The bitch look like wheat bread, but it say butter bread. I'm like, boy, they fucking know us, boy. I bet you if you go to that Whole Food store though, where they live at, cause they ain't got no Whole Food stores in the ghetto. I guarantee you they got everything in this shit. I bet you
You
they ain't on
already
no
know.
food. I bet you they ain't got no drought on no food. But when you go up in that bitch, dog, everything's super high. I don't be tripping on no price. But I'm just saying that's why they over there that shit be high as a motherfucker when you go in the Whole Food store. That should have run you out there, nigga. I seen that in California because in California you go to Walmart, you go to all kind of stores. Nigga just say food stores right there, Whole Food store. Nigga went in that bitch, and it's right there by the up the street. So this can't be no hood. I'm like, dang, I ain't never seen a Whole
Hey,
Food
to
store in the
inside
hood.
job. Hey, we ain't throwing no hatred against immigration with legitimate business. We ain't hating on that. Why they ain't never did this to the black people that already been here already? That's the only thing we saying here.
No, man. Listen, whoever said that, bro, come on, man, get out your fucking feelings. First of all, you know what the fuck we talking about. Y'all niggas come over here and get grants out the gate to start shit, nigga. We been here forever and they can't get a loan from the fucking bank to get approved for a fucking car, let alone a fucking house. That's the fuck I'm talking about, nigga.
Yeah,
Don't play no fucking games with me, boy.
motherfuckers. I always
Kiss
want to
my
twist
ass,
what you
nigga.
trying to say.
I don't give a fuck what he talking about. The way he said that, he must feel some type of way. So I'm gonna bring it the way he answering that question. So don't fucking play with me.
Straight up.
I don't give a fuck who you is, nigga. You heard what the fuck I said and how I said it, and it's the fucking truth. We can't get a fucking grant. Gotta pay bank to go to no fucking schools. Man, don't fucking play with me, man. You can't get none free from these bitches down here. Everybody else can. You know what the fuck we saying? Get that G string out your fucking ass, nigga.
Yeah, put you.
Don't must do it to yourself like that. I ain't hating on nobody. Right is right, real is real. So you must feel played about something. I know. They hounding my niggas behind PPP loans, nigga. The fuck you talking about?
Straight up.
Niggas getting years for that shit too. 10 plus.
And my niggas got fucking legitimate jobs, barber shops, dump trucks, where they haul shit, and they them niggas still gotta pay that shit back. That's why they call it a loan, nigga. PPP loan. Y'all get grants. That's two different things, my nigga. You better learn that shit when you come over here in America. That's why a lot of motherfuckers don't go to college. They try to base that shit off my grandpa and my grandma income. What the fuck they got to do with me going to college? Bitch, they ain't going. Oh, they make too much money, so you gotta pay. They not going. I'm the one going. Nigga, what the fuck?
Hey, y'all cook for a second. I'll be back in 15, man. Taking my first 15. Salute, Maz. Hey, y'all continue to cook, though.
What's up, fellas? What's up, James, Trey,
What's that
Green?
with it? This nigga want me to
What it
get
do,
my grandma to
man?
pay for my
What's up,
fucking
boy?
shit when I'm trying to fill out for a loan or a grant. When you
Box.
give to everybody else, because my grandma and my grandpa was making a little cash, oh, they gotta pay for my education. Bitch, who the fuck you think you talking to? I'm not going no fucking school. Fuck y'all in school then. And you kiss my ass with that band, baseball, and football, because I ain't paying for shit. I make
Yeah,
I make a
schools are
thousand dollars a day
overrated.
around this bitch. You got me fucked up, boy.
Yeah, school's a little overrated at this point in this day and age.
It was watered down when we was coming up, but that's how they was getting us. And niggas still old right now who graduated in 99 and
Yeah,
2005
it's
when I was in school,
it's
about
those
to
student
be supposed to
loans,
be
James.
graduating.
It's
I'm
those
like, what
student
the fuck?
loans, right? They don't guarantee
Student
shit.
loan, paying their ass up. Can't even
Facts.
get no taxes. They ain't gonna tell you that though. Y'all running y'all dumb ass down there. You got 10 children, still can't get taxes because you owe $50,000.
Right, and some fucking student loans, and you ain't. Hey, James, and you ain't found one near job. You ain't getting paid what you're supposed to get paid, but you went to school to be whatever. It's they lie to you, bro.
Oh my God. They
All
be
lies,
lying
man.
to us for fucking years, man. These niggas
Yeah,
out here steady going running that shit.
right.
I just be tripping out on, man. Go get your trade, man. You come straight out in 5 months, probably 6 weeks.
Facts.
It depends on where you
Yeah,
going, man, and make
facts.
30 $40 out the fucking gate.
And that's
That's
why.
why they not. That's why they. Kwame said, man, when we was in school, we had that shit. They took it out. The years I was about to graduate, like 3 years
Uh huh.
to after I about to graduate, like 2 years after I graduated, they took woodwork, home ec, all that shit out.
Facts.
We had mechanics, we had haircutting.
Come
Man,
on,
we had
man.
all that shit at John Mac, boy. They took that shit up
James, I
out your
got
school,
friends.
man.
James, I got friends who ain't graduated from college, high school, who make more money than people who went to a 4 year university. I mean,
Facts.
that school shit don't guarantee you nothing. It don't guarantee you nothing. Shit, bro. Listen, let's just call a spade a spade. A person is gonna hire their friend or family member first before they hire the more qualified person. Because guess what? I can teach you the job. You know what I'm saying? I can teach somebody how to work for my business. Like fuck a fucking certificate or a fucking degree. It's crazy.
Yeah. But you know the best thing is on hands training though. You go to school, you all these big ass words you learning and all that dumb ass shit. Not it ain't
Right.
dumb to some people, but dog, that shit ain't on equivalent into real life because
It's not.
if you gonna come out here and start your own business or whatever, you can start a restaurant business. What the fuck that degree gonna do for that restaurant business? What they gonna do for that? We talking
Nothing.
about food now. We ain't talking about no fucking school. It ain't like you
Right.
went to culinary art school. So now you working in the kitchen, being a fucking a waitress manager. You gonna
Uh-huh.
get up to a floor manager or the GM or something, but you still dealing with food though. What the fuck that got to do
Facts.
with what you went to school for? That's all I'm saying.
Nothing, bro. Hey, Greenleaf,
Nothing.
bro. I got your text, bro. I saw that
What's
video
good?
with Christian Woods. Yeah, man.
Yeah,
He's an idiot, bro. He's an idiot.
yeah, it pissed me
I
the
know
fuck
so many
off, bro.
people got manager jobs
Yeah,
like that,
he's an
and they
idiot.
got four year degrees. Went back to school for 2 more to get a master and all that.
Right, James, for no
Like,
reason.
what the fuck?
Salute, fellas.
Oh, you done went to
Stupidity.
school half of your life and you still in this bitch? And I done passed you by, boy. I ain't even been nowhere.
Stupidity, James. Stupidity. Come on, man.
It
It's
started in money.
crazy.
Anybody sell you a dream? Come on over here. Let me sell you a couple of dreams, boy. Sit your stupid ass down. That's a dream. Man up, nigga. It's time for us to man up, Mr. Mass. We let a lot of shit go by, dog. And it hurt, dog. It hurt demons. It don't hurt me to be no man, but it hurt when you try to teach somebody when your grandfather, your daddy taught you to live long like this. Then you come and see these young dudes out here with the skinny jeans on. How they be rocking. I'm like, man, this shit chill, man. The world done went for a whole, it ain't gonna do no 360. That bitch did a 720. That bitch did a 720. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm scared to go outside, bro. I want them niggas to cough or sneeze around me. I don't want that shit on me, man.
Man, this shit getting scary, man.
Yeah, it is, dog. But I'm a man, though. I'ma stand my ground.
Oh, straight
I
up,
ain't,
all day.
I ain't about to bitch off none of that shit. No, I'm telling you, you come over here with that bullshit, it is what it is. Don't say I ain't warn you. I'm just letting you know. I'm a man at the end of the day, and I respect what y'all do. So I ain't gonna disrespect y'all. Just keep that shit over there. Though. I'm gonna tell you one time more. That's all I'm gonna tell you. If you don't keep that shit over there, shit. I know niggas played on niggas, dog. We had dudes in my city. That's what they used to do, dog. These niggas used to go to the first quarters just to meet up with them niggas, cause them niggas used to take them niggas shopping and shit. You see what I'm saying? So I'm looking at that shit like, dog, y'all really fucking with them niggas? Shit, boy, them niggas be popping it off, boy. That's the new females. What? So they been pushing that shit. I'm telling you, ever since our age, I had a couple of my partners was going to do that shit. But that don't mean I'm gonna fuck with you and still do that shit. I stopped hanging with them niggas and all that. Cause like I said, if you hang with a nigga, they gonna accuse you of doing that shit anyway. So
Yeah,
before
guilty by
rumors accuse me
association.
of doing anything, and you know how this nigga rocking, I'm not you not I'm not about to be caught dead with your motherfucking ass out here. And you
What they
doing that
say?
shit like
Guilty
that.
by association.
Fucking right, boy. And I know I don't fuck around with the fucking around, but y'all was my little partner, but when that shit started coming out, man, them niggas be going on. Well, everybody used to be like, man, where Woo the Woo at? Where Woo the Woo at? Man, you ain't seen them niggas, y'all want to shoot dice, y'all want to play football, basketball? Man, them niggas going on bourbon, man. Going on bourbon. What they going, tap dance, pickpocket? Nah, man. They going on the other end where the nigga don't supposed to be at. Man, that shit went to coming out and out and out. I'm like, boy, what? So one of the partners, the nigga took him shopping, right? Nigga come back with like 500 with buku bags. Like the nigga took him to the outlet in Mississippi or Alabama or something and he came back. Boy, what happened? So I guess the dude was blowing him up because that's when Beeper was out.
Yeah.
Nigga blowing this nigga up. He like, man, this nigga keep sweating the nigga, man. I just used that nigga to get on, man. Start getting their package. That nigga got me fresh too. Like nigga really fucking with them dudes. I'm like, boy, see, like about 3 weeks later, nigga caught that boy in Metairie, dog, on the side of
Ooh,
the highway in a ditch with his pants pulled down, with those shoes on, with a plastic bag over his head. So fucking with
damn.
a fucking punk fucked over him. Like, you heard me? He finally caught up with that nigga. I don't know how he caught our little partner, dog, our little partner. We find our little partner wearing Metairie, nigga, with his ass out, with a plastic bag over his head, with his shoes off. And we was like, God damn, nigga, call up, little cool. Oh, dog, just thinking about that shit, dog, got me fucked up. Cause that nigga could fight.
Uh,
He wasn't scary. You know what I mean? And he was a hustler.
but you like they got his ass, so shit.
But that nigga went to fucking with them fucking fruity boys, the fruity pebbles, the transmissions. You know what I'm saying? When you fuck with them transmissions, they got feelings too, nigga. And then you fucking with them old big ass transmissions, like them niggas cock. Boy, you look at them transmissions down there, you know them niggas a nigga. Them niggas 6'4" with it too, like used to play football type nigga. Like, boy, what you? How you did that? What made you go that route? Like, nigga,
Yeah.
nigga just be looking like I'm telling you, they been pushing that shit, dog. We fucked up in the head right now. I think that's another reason why it's taking us so long to adapt and do something about it. Cause we're in a state of shock, like this shit really here.
But
Then you got
look who pushing wearing the dress the most, the nigga with the most Instagrams right now in the NBA, Russell Westbrook. So when you
not
got
just
him,
that though, but it
well, I'm just
started with our own black president.
yeah, I
That nigga
already
come in and
know.
pass the law
He
for
did
who?
that. He
Who,
yeah he
who he passed the law for?
say again,
He
James.
ain't passed no law for no blacks. That nigga passed the law for
No,
the
yeah,
transmission.
he supported more gay people than black people.
Yeah, he sported them transmissions like a motherfucker. He got made him get married and all kind of shit. Man,
Nigga
what?
said transmission.
Nah, I ain't doing that, dog.
Nigga
We're
said
thinking we vote for the brother. He gonna come up and at least look sign a reparation deal or
You know what I
something,
gotta say?
a
Before I take
piece of
my,
land or
you know what I
something.
gotta
This nigga
say?
ain't do shit. He went straight to the transmission.
You know what I gotta say? Just before
Him
I
and
take my
Michael.
little 15-minute break here, you know what I gotta say? Uh, President Obama, I remember when you sat there and you addressed your woman as Michelle. Uh, His
Yeah,
name was
him and
Michelle,
Michael.
but you always said that you was Michael. I know you wasn't talking about Michael Jordan. I know you wasn't talking about Michael Jordan. I know you wasn't talking about Michael Jordan. Then you
Him
quickly,
and
and then
Michael.
you reverted to sit there and say, oh, I mean Michelle. Nigga, you came out of the black closet just like all these other people. These other people here, they all friends. They all saying kumbaya together. They screw each other, fuck each other, do all that other shit. All these
Yeah,
niggas
cool,
laughing at
bro.
us.
That's what they doing, T. Price. That's why I'm saying we not fighting. We just walk around, man. That shit ain't affecting us. Yes, it
Yeah, the
is, nigga.
fuck it is. Dude, I
That shit
see.
been affecting
Hey,
us.
I seen one. That in fact, there's a couple of them that be coming to my job. Me and my homie from the south. He a younger, me and him spotted it. This motherfucker came in the motherfucking store. A little short motherfucker. This motherfucker was like 5'6", 5'7", some shit. And that motherfucker turned around. And all the dude was looking like, oh my god, like who is this? Like cause are you? No, I'm just here. I'm just visiting here for about a month with a job or some shit. month training at the hospital and shit. So this dude was like, "Let me get your number and shit." She was like, "Oh yeah." Hey, it's like that video that I sent you, James, when that dude thought he was talking to a female and that motherfucking man
Yeah,
voice came
boy,
out there.
listen. They got a lot of them down, man. Yo, your boy say, what you say? What happened to your voice?
Your
What
voice.
happened to
What
your
happened
voice?
to your
Boy,
voice,
that
Greenleaf?
nigga had
Did
me
I send
about
you that one,
10 times
Greenleaf?
upset.
I ain't send you that one, Greenleaf.
Oh, yeah, I don't think so.
Hey
Boy, that
man,
nigga
I
had me
gotta
about
send you
10
that one.
times
I
myself,
gotta
boy.
send you that one right quick, man. That
I
shit
said,
gonna have you dying
woo!
laughing. Boy, I was laughing so hard, James, when I seen that shit. I like, what the hell is this? He was sitting there, and the dude was, and his homeboy was laughing. Even though, boy, Willie Williams. He's like, let me just sit there, and holler at a player right quick, and I don't know if they really rehearsed this or anything like that. I always read the comments what niggas be saying and shit like that. Shit, man, that shit had me dead ass, motherfucker. That motherfucker didn't sound like a man not once, but twice, nigga. And you on Instagram cheesing with the motherfucker still, nigga. Hang up, nigga. Nigga, that let me
Fuck
know,
out of
nigga.
here, man.
That let me know, nigga, you entertaining that shit, so you just as dumb as that motherfucker for entertaining that conversation. No, I don't
You
feel sorry
confused
for you.
Fruit Loop.
Yeah. You know what? They Fruit Loops. You know what that good old Fruit Loops? You know that good old bowl of Fruit Loops green leaf? You know what? With toucan Sam on there. I'm talking about the 80, 90 box. I ain't talking about that 2000. I ain't talking about the 2000 box of cereal. We look like a little box of cereal costs you so much, boy, you can't feed your whole family without the two bowls is done. Look how big the cereal boxes on sit there in the minutes and shit. I don't know, I don't got kids and shit. But I know them motherfuckers be mad like, damn, nigga, I gotta share the motherfucking shit with my fucking kids. Man, how can, yeah, god dang. Hell no, nigga. I'm like, nigga, you better be glad you my kid, nigga. You better be glad you my kid, nigga. I'm still,
Already.
if you ain't my
Yeah,
kid, nigga, I'm still gonna steal me a
after,
couple bites, though.
boy,
You
after
can,
I found out what they be doing with that milk, nigga, I don't know the last time I ate cereal.
me too. I'm
I'm
lactose
scared to even
intolerant.
drink milk, boy. I'm telling you,
I'm
listen.
lactose intolerant anyway, so.
The
Y'all with
worst
on that
thing could
almond
I
milk?
told
Get you some
y'all, dog, I'm gonna
almond
say
milk.
this shit over
Hell
and
no, that
over,
shit
bro.
don't work, man. Shit still give me the dribbles, man. Don't do that. You sound like my mama. Do the almond milk, baby. Do the almond milk, mama.
Yeah,
No.
that's what people say, do almond milk. But listen, that's before nigga you must heard about the almond
Right,
milk.
right.
'Cause listen,
I'm
if
just
you
trying it. That
find a
shit don't
nigga,
work.
but hold up though, if you find a nigga that come up with an invention and you see a nigga rush to buy and they sell quick, it's because them people know that's a money maker, so they about to buy that shit from them so they can stamp it so you can't do nothing. So when we get it, we get your recipe, you already sold it to us. Now we can play with the product. You see what I'm saying? But
Hmm.
come on, we never supposed to be drinking no cow milk anyway. What the fuck is a cow? I'm just saying though, listen, we not supposed to drink no cow milk, man.
I
Fuck
already
no.
know.
That's bottom line, dog. But they talking about milk does a body good.
No, it don't. Give you the dribbles.
That shit have you shitting like water, nigga.
Yeah. Hey, that shit,
That
that
shit
shit.
worse than
Hey,
coffee.
for y'all young generation, y'all niggas don't know about that game Double Dribble that came on the in the Nintendo. That's how your
Dog,
balls
that's
gonna be.
worse than
That's how
worse
your
than coffee.
ball. That's
Hey
how your
James, that's
balls and
some
your
hey,
bowel movement gonna be.
that's some real shit, James. We supposed to drink milk from us. Like, look, that's why I drink almond milk. Give me some coconut
Yeah,
milk, any
almond
type
milk.
of milk. Look, but that's what I drink. I drink almond milk because I'm not drinking no fucking pus and all that blood and all that shit
Yeah,
that's
but
in
they
that
been
stuff.
hiding that shit from us. They had us thinking milk doesn't body good.
Yeah,
All
hey,
those
yeah,
USC, all those
Especially when we was
USC in the
growing up.
morning.
Milk
yeah.
does a
That's why.
body
Hey, look,
good.
that's why it's
Who
very
remember that
important.
commercial on
If
USC? Incredible edible egg.
The
hey, look,
credible
hey,
edible
look, not even
egg.
that. Look, they make all these kids heroes. They make all these kids heroes drink milk with a milk mustache with the got milk
Mm-hmm.
goddamn in the magazine commercial. Look, we don't supposed to drink that shit from no goddamn other animal but yourself. Cows drink cow milk, dogs drink dog milk, cats drink cat
Mm-hmm.
milk. We need to
Right.
drink milk from either a fucking fruit, some type of shit out the ground, or from ourselves. That's it.
Man, I don't know what they can got that shit from.
People don't
Oh,
understand
cow
that
titties. Fix your cow titties.
when Adam them
First
did
nigga
what they
start sucking cow
did,
titties.
when Adam them did what they did, it changed the course of history. We don't supposed to eat
Mm-hmm.
meat. We supposed to be eating fruits and vegetables and shit like
Fruits,
that. We were
yeah.
never supposed to be out here
Green
clawing,
leaf.
being carnivores. We are never supposed to be that.
Yeah, niggas eat raccoons
Facts.
and all kind of shit.
Yeah,
Squirrel nuts.
No,
Look,
I
and
ain't gonna
best
lie to you.
believe, look, hey,
I
look,
ate
and
this
best
shit.
believe, I don't want my shit medium rare. You better cook my shit
Get
well
this
done. I
money
don't want
done.
no blood in my shit. What that nasty shit? That's that Esau shit. I don't want no raw ass meat.
Right. When I used to work at the restaurant and I used to be on the grill, that's all the and I in Bad News, I used to work at this restaurant. It was like a predominantly white area, but they had a mixture of black too, because it was like middle class or whatever. But I ain't gonna lie to you, dog. Them people ain't never got no well done steak cooked in that bitch. Them bitches always had blood everywhere. Look, this I want my shit rare, medium rare. That bitch gonna be just so bloody. You gonna be like, man, what the fuck? You ain't gonna cook this bitch? They just throw that bitch on the grill, put a little color on the outside, take that bitch off. They don't want no seasoning. Dog, they different than us. That's why when you eat from the motherfuckers, they don't have no seasoning on their food. Go to a restaurant that they got. Them bitch don't even know how to salt an egg, nigga. Your fries gonna be dry, nigga. You supposed to put seasoning on the fries. Everything. Nothing on that bitch. Bland, dry, no taste. I'm glad I'm a brother though, cause we gotta know how to season our food, bro. You got natural herbs too. You ain't gotta use that shit in the stores. They got natural herbs that you can buy. You could Google that shit. The worst thing they did for us, dog, is put this shit in our possession. Social media, internet. Cause instead of you on here blasting that bullshit and lying for these fucking role players like they great, you should be spreading awareness and shit. You feel me? And talking about that real shit. They can't shut everybody down. They can't shut everybody down. But I understand a nigga be loving on that shit, dog. That's why I told niggas, man, I don't be really watching that shit like I used to. When I was in school trying to make it, nigga, you couldn't get me from in front of that TV. I'm all, I might make it next year. I'm trying to see who I'm gonna be going against. Shit like that. What school I'm gonna go to? Who got a nice recruiting class? Man, you couldn't sports in the morning, noon, and night, eating cereals all day. My grandpa used to tell me, boy, that shit ain't good for you, boy. You better get you some solid food. Eating that junk all day. Cause the cereals got sugar in it. Shit used to have me hype as a motherfucker running around that bitch. Then I'm adding more sugar on top of that. The nigga back then, when he found out what I was doing, he the one slowing me down. Cause he like, man, that shit ain't right, man. You ain't supposed to be doing that, boy. That shit ain't good for you. I'm like, shit, I ain't know. Fuck. I'm in this bitch every day, cereal out. And I'm
Mm-hmm.
putting more sugar in that bitch. Put sugar on my frosted flakes, Fruit Loops, Sugar Smacks, Pops. I'm putting sugar on everything in that bitch. Yeah,
That
that
be
nigga said, boy,
hyped
you
up
gonna
all
kill your
day.
fucking self, boy. You was tripping in
Boy,
here.
boy, that nigga that took it way back. That nigga said sugar smacks. Boy, niggas don't know about that
Boy,
sugar smack.
Though, listen, I would put sugar on everything,
I was
nigga.
doing the same thing too, bro. I ain't gonna
Milk
lie.
and
Same here.
cornbread. I got
Hey,
the
Same here.
whole bottom of the thing. When I drank the milk,
you
it got a
still got
whole hill
scope
of
of
sugar in
real
it.
Yeah,
sugar
whole
down at the
glob
bottom.
glob of sugar.
Still
Hell
got a
yeah,
whole
whole
hill
glob.
of sugar
hmm
in it.
That shit looks so nasty and shit afterwards. But it went down to your body though. Went down inside of your body.
I was killing that shit too. Like I'm like, boy, I'm
That's
about
why
to
I was
kill
high off the
myself,
red
man.
scare.
My grandpa said, boy, if you don't go sit your fucking ass down somewhere,
And be like, why he can't be still?
Niggas could be
Damn
jumping
sugar.
off the wall. Then he had bought me a
Nigga, we
trampoline,
was
right?
jump. Yeah, we was some damn daredevils back in the day.
You know what I'm talking
Fucking
about.
nigga jumping off roof of the house. Nigga, we used to do flips off the houses and
Nigga
shit.
on the
Nigga like
shade and shit trying to jump roof to roof. Nigga like, boy, you
roof to
gonna
roof.
kill yourself.
Okay, you too high on that sugar to that damn cereal and shit.
Nigga be geeked
That
up all
fucking
day.
sugar had me on the shade and everything, jumping roof to roof, boy.
Going to cool cup houses. Nigga, those are days, man.
I miss those days though. I ain't gonna lie, dog.
Me
That's
too.
Them
when niggas
days.
was outside for real.
Mm-hmm.
Them, dog, nigga don't wanna go outside no more. They got this
Nigga.
internet shit, dog. I said, y'all wanna go
Yeah.
to the park? No, I guess I'm gonna be on the game. I'm gonna be on the computer today, Dad. I don't sounding all white and shit. I'm like, man,
Nah,
get the fuck,
cuz
man.
the biggest word today
I
is
guess I'm gonna be on the
social.
computer today, Dad. I wasn't on the game, Dad. I should put some bass in your voice or something, boy. Fuck with it.
I just want to go to. Oh my God, Jay, you be sound. You
That's
sound
how
like
my
my.
kids be
Hey, you be sound like. Hey, you sound like my homeboys, kids when she bring them in the store and stuff. They be like, "What y'all want to do when you get home?" Oh no, mom, I'm just gonna go and play the game, mom, and just eat this, mom, and this is what I want, mom. Okay, mom. I'm like, okay, that's all the way you talk.
And look, I ain't gonna lie, dog.
Oh, dang, like
That's
dang.
why I love my kids. That's why I work so hard. Cause I be coming inside. Nigga really don't have to go nowhere. Cause they got everything they want,
Yeah.
everything they need.
They
So
be
they got
social
food in
on
this
the
bitch.
media
So
side. They got all these
they don't
media
want us to
sites.
be around nobody. Keep trying to scare us with this corona shit and all that. So shit, just find something for you and your kids to do. Like I been here tripping out off them because they gonna come to me anyway with that. Dad, what you doing today? Dad, come see my new dance. I learned on Fortnite. I be like, Fortnite? What the hell is that? That's all he want to do. Is shoot up shit. He be sliding down the stairs with his Nerf guns and shit.
He was signing down the shit like Riley from the
Yeah,
Boondocks.
he be all on the stairs. I come inside, he be on the side of the stairs. Come up with the gun. Freeze, because he know I be a security guard and I got my shit. Freeze, Dad. Where the handcuffs? Put the handcuffs on you. Don't move. Put the gun down. He be
Cops
watching
and
movies
robbers.
like, yeah, like I'm gonna put my shit down. Nigga, you ain't about to pie me, nigga. You crazy. We gonna pie each other, but I be playing with him.
And that's cool that y'all do that shit. Yeah, cause
Yeah,
hey,
Yeah, yeah, man.
hey,
My kids is my
yeah, bro.
life, dog. I got three
hey.
boys and three girls.
That's
So
why
they
everybody
keep
tell
me
change price.
occupied.
That's what you miss. You need kids. I know I don't. You got the Lord up there. And you got everybody ain't gonna be blessed with kids. I know
Yeah,
people
but
that can't
everybody.
even have them, and
What's up,
everybody
baby?
can't either.
All right.
Right.
See, this another thing we got to do
Shit.
too. That's what I'm saying. We got to be more in
Some of the
tune with
best
your
uncles
kids,
make
knowing what they
fathers
like,
too.
Hey,
knowing what they like.
hey, shout out
Hey,
to my
but
boy John Morant for that nice little overtime win last night, man. That boy showed up big at the right time. At
Oh
the
yeah,
right
Ja been
time,
acting a fool, man.
hold on, who they
man.
played?
They played Minnesota
Timberwolves,
Timberwolves last night.
Ooh, that was a big win because I was looking at that game on the schedule. I say that game gonna be nice.
they was going at it too though.
They was going
I
at it,
like
right?
that.
They was going
I
at it.
like that though.
Hey, let's go
That's what
back
I
to what
want
you
to
said
see.
last year, James. Let these young niggas breathe, dog. Let them hoop, cause they
Hey,
got it, and we want to see it.
hey, and this
Don't
is
be
the
just
thing.
catering to
And
certain
this
people.
right. This is the thing with the NBA. They been had this shit, yeah. But you want to
Yeah,
sit there and water down. Don't go chasing LeBron. No matter what, they got to bring up something about LeBron. That they was mentioning. That they mentioned that thing today. That is he's challenging the GOAT because they got his king symbol. And guess what Skip said, Jay? What did the king stands for? Because last time I checked, Shannon, he's 4-6 in the finals. I was like,
yeah.
bam,
King or what?
See, that's the only
dang.
thing that matter, and them niggas be ignoring that. If you the king of
Mhm,
anything, at least have a winning record. Fuck.
mhm.
I'm so tired of cooking this nigga. There's no meat on the bones. You know how you pre-ball your shit before you put it in the oven? Pre-ball, I mean, and you put it in the oven,
Yeah.
and you get it a little tender, and then you throw it on the
Mhm.
grill or whatever you gonna do with it.
Right.
This nigga, I done cooked all the meat off the bone. I'm just cooking bones right now. Bones on fall.
Lord, let me take a 15 because this is y'all niggas, man. 'Cause I'm doing my college basketball today too, y'all. Cause you know
Okay,
the
bro. Listen, I
college
gotta
start
do one
today.
thing, bro. And
College
I'm
start
gonna
today.
jump right back on, dog, because I'm on my way to work and I don't want to be fucking up because you know I'm about to ride in some fucked up ass areas. So when I get to work, I'm gonna jump back on.
Oh man, you good, bro? You good?
All right.
Yeah, 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 man. I can't wait for that shit, man. Hey, Greenleaf, you still in Green?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, this is what I got mad about, old boy from Kansas. Like, dude, you one of the best players on your team that's coming back, and I never understood that about Kansas. That's one thing I say about Baylor. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
You mess up in Baylor, man. That's it, bro. They gonna discipline you,
Oh
but
no, that's true. That's facts.
you know
You
what I'm
know,
saying.
I
But this
had
is
close to home. You know, what I'm saying situations happen back in Gap. You know, guys get into it in that organization, then they don't play no games out there, man.
no, man. But Bill Self, he's a type. He's a big, and this is the thing. Bill Self is a big. He's a big. He's big in discipline anyway. You know what I'm saying? Valuing yourself as a man, knowing how you are you supposed to be out there in the community and all that, and then you one of the best players on the team, and then this is the first night of the season and you're suspended because you was going out doing DUI. You don't understand. You don't understand. I feel sorry for the boy Henry Ruggs, whatever his name is. But dude, that's what happens when you drink and drive over the limit. Then they got the tape on you at that too. And you know Arizona, they don't- that's where they locked up OJ. Oh, let me tell you this. It just hit my mind. I remember I was in Arizona. This was like in 2014 or 15, somewhere in there. I went to visit my homies out there in Reno. Man, I went out there and then next thing you know, the driver was like, "Y'all see this prison out here?" We was like, "Yeah." This is the prison where OJ system is at. I was like, okay, so I looked at the driver. I said, so you got on the intercom just to tell me that? You better be glad I don't catch five with you when you get off the bus with your racist ass. That's what I told him. 'Cause I was on the black dude on the bus.
Yeah,
Dude, there is somebody black in here, you know.
motherfucker, they bold, man.
I'm like, man, I was like, no, these people out here, boy, I never see. Hey, that's one thing I could say about the South. The white folks down south, man, if you cool, they fuck with you. They fuck with you. You know how we know we always raised the same. You know what I'm saying? Especially you grew up in our era. You know what I
Right, right.
mean? But these white folks up here, man, these motherfuckers, boy, I be like, man, y'all could make it down south. Niggas were ready. The white folks be like, you some kind of different. They wouldn't even want to fuck with your own kind. They rather fuck with niggas. For real, for real. Man, every time I go somewhere, man, it's still the same ass shit, man. I just went to the store just to grab this newspaper. Man, the looks of people sitting there dropping all the like, who is that? I'm like, boo. I wanted to do like a Martin did in Boomerang. I
Oh
want,
yeah, in that clothing store.
yeah, I got it. I got it on here. I got it on here. I got it on here. I gotta remember where I got it, where I have it at. I got it.
Give it to my see, he's scared, he's scared. Okay,
Yeah, you scared. Yeah, see.
motherfucker, I can buy it.
Yeah, right. Where is that? Yeah, I know it should be coming up. Oh yeah, niggas don't even know what that is. They don't know nothing about Bruce Lee.
Oh
They don't know nothing.
man,
They don't know nothing about Bruce Lee. I am the greatest. Show enough.
show enough,
If I'm the prettiest, show enough.
show enough. Man, when I was a kid, I thought he was Busta Rhymes, dog.
I thought he was too, bro.
I ain't gonna even count. I thought he was Busta Rhymes like motherfucker.
That nigga did look like Buster Rhymes, though. I ain't gonna lie.
Hey, that movie was a player though.
I gotta remember where I have it at. Oh, it's right here. This where it's at. Okay, this right here. I want to do this. I want to do this so many. Hey, everywhere I go, Greenlee, I want to go. I literally want to do this in every store I go into. Can I get that look like that? And my voice is very deep anyway. And then they be on that bullshit. I be like, just, oh my god. This movie was funny as fuck though. But like I said, like I used to tell these cats, man, these movies was movies, but they was basically telling you what the life was. It's like we was saying the other day. Look at the Jetsons. They had a even when we was kid, I was like, Mom, what is a big what is that? What kind of TV they got?
Right. They don't have detail these days. They don't pay attention to details. They get shit done so quick. You don't even know
Mm,
what's going on.
man, I was sitting there looking at her like, she said, boy, I don't know. Asking me a question like that, but I see it on TV, Mama. Boy, you better read your Bible talking about what you see up there. I don't know what
even
kind of TV
even
that
in
is.
what's don't be a man's wife drinking. You know what I'm saying? The Wayans brothers. They, every time he pop up message,
Mm-hmm.
like even still, it was jokey and stupid and quirky, but at the same time, it had a message. You
Mm-hmm.
know what
Had a
I'm
message
saying?
to. Hey, that's what I used to do when I used to score my buckets, when I used to get in my zone, I'd be like, message. And then be like, oh, that's how you know, cause you know how it is when you in that zone, bro. And you know that's why I tell these cats out here, man, how you flick that wrist, how you pop that wrist. You can have all the handles all day long, but you gotta have the follow through, the figure at the end to get it done.
Yep.
It's
These guys, they
and
don't. It's mental these days. They can have all the talent. You can draft talent every year. You know what I'm saying? But if the guys don't have that winning mentality, like, you know what I'm saying?
and
And the
even
guys, they
it's even
already know they
worse.
come in the league to get paid.
And
So
Greenleaf, it's even worse though because look, okay, let me give you one DNA. Let me give you one example. And I'm gonna take my
hmm
15. I'm gonna step out for a second. Um, look at the Baylor boys that play on that national championship team. Them two guards that was on that national champ ain't gonna get no playing time with the Utah Jazz.
they got that one guard in Sacramento.
Yeah, but
What's his name?
he is Davion Mitchell.
Davion
He
Mitchell.
yeah, but the other two they not even on there. Guess where they're gonna be? On the G League.
G League, yeah.
I'm like, dude, how can a player like that?
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? But you gonna got him in the D League. I know Michael Conley is still there, but how old is Michael Conley? Is he getting up in age though? He's gonna need a backup. I know he's playing good now though, but
Yeah,
uh,
but he had an injury bug story on his
right,
resume too.
too,
He never
right,
stayed healthy.
right. You don't. This I don't understand with the Jazz. Like, I understand what y'all doing, but it's just like they got that big boy from Kansas,
Who is that?
Azubuike, Azubuike, the
Oh,
center.
okay.
They don't even use him. That nigga on the G League. Like, damn, how can a 4 year player be in the G League for that long?
Man, they got old players in the G League too now.
Yeah,
Seen
Lance
Jared,
Stevenson.
Lance Stevenson, Jared Jack was there last year.
Mm-hmm.
Like I was like, damn, Jared Jack still playing.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of dudes out there. But hey,
Mm-hmm.
you still got to get these young guys out there because that's your future.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Mm-hmm.
So I understand what you're saying, man. But go on handle your business. I'm about to get ready to get up out of here myself.
Oh yeah, man, we cooking over here, man. You know,
I'm gonna step back in a little bit.
Oh yeah. Bet yeah, cause I'm on to like 3:45. I'm gonna go to my next one. You know what I'm
Okay,
saying?
okay.
So, cause that's when college, cause the game come on at 4 out here in the West.
All right,
You
I'm gonna
know what
try.
you know what,
Huh?
y'all? This is what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna come back at 3:45, give me a rest and quit. Yeah, so I ain't going on in. That's what I do, man. I'll chop it up with y'all niggas later, man. I be on
All
three.
right,
I be on
salute.
about it. Salute, homie. Salute to everybody out there. Hit the like and subscribe. I'll be back for college basketball. KU versus Michigan State and Duke versus Kentucky. Holler at y'all later. Peace.